Hello, I'm here. Hello, we're here. I am. Amber is indisposed at the moment. She'll be here in a few minutes.
Mama's here.
Yep, she's back here.
Is it coming up on?
It will in just a second. Sorry, we're kind of behind over here. I'm trying to pull it up on the TV. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing up on my channel. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing up on my channel. Hey. All right. All right. Well, hello, Robert, and hello, Jackson, and Jill, and Connie, and Lorinda, and Laura. Hello, Laura Martinez. I haven't seen that name before. Welcome. And Amanda. No, we did not finish the Christmas DP. We just kind of put it away again. It's probably on hold till next Christmas. Actually, no, it's over on Amber's desk. She's kind of still working on it over there. But we pulled out Sneaky Cat. You can't hardly see it with all the stuff in the way, but we're working on Sneaky Cat tonight.
And I'm working on Randall Spangle's Hot Cocos.
Yes.
Bubble, bubble, chocolate trouble. I did finish my other one. I don't know if I finished it last week.
Hello, Shalene, and hello, Amanda, and Little Miss Chris. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, we this one here we picked up at Hobby Lobby. It was one of the first ones we got when Hobby Lobby first started selling DACs. So we picked this one up. Amber liked it and wanted to grab it. So she just pulled it out yesterday and started working on it. She finished one little section here and part of another one here. And I'm going to continue working on this one tonight. And she's going to work over here on this one when she gets back. She's kind of in another room at the moment. Oh, awesome, Robert.
Whoop, whoop.
You said you got 7 diamond paintings and a loom knitting machine.
Nice.
Robert, don't talk to Amber about the loom knitting machine. She hates that. It's a love-hate relationship with it. She really wants to learn how to use it, and she has figured out how, but it just keeps like slipping stitches on her at the end, and then she has to go back and redo it, and she really can't. She doesn't like it.
I think you have to keep a certain tension.
Hello, Helen. So it's kind of one of those sore subjects with Amber. I always kind of joke on her with every now and then about, you need to pull out that loom knitting machine and learn it. And she's just, she says some obscenities. Yeah, she says some obscenities in my direction. And
screw that thing. But not in such a nice term. She wants to do it, but she's just like,
she loses her patience with it very quickly.
Probably a little too quickly. We still love her.
So I am going to work on my colors while I'm waiting on Miss Amber to get back.
Well, tell them your news about your daughter.
Oh yeah, we'll wait here for a little bit until more people get in. She says, "Where are you at the diamond painting?"
Which one?
I guess the one you're working on.
I finished the bubble bath one, and now I'm working on the hot cocoa one. Bubble, bubble, chocolate trouble. And I'm about a third of the way, maybe?
Maybe not. Yeah, no, you're way less than a third. She's probably maybe a little less than a quarter done with hers. Jackson says, I literally got like a whole bin full of diamond paintings for Christmas. I have too many. Join the club, Jackson. We have more than what we're going to complete in our lifetime here. Our closet we have a whole coat closet that,
Dedicated.
yeah, it's just the whole rack, hanging rack is nothing but diamond paintings. At one point, we counted them all, and we had over 100 hanging in the closet. Most,
And
a
then
good chunk
Mama
of them
came.
are at least 50 by 50 or bigger. Yeah, we've got a ton of them hanging in there. But we still intend on getting more.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to get my hands on some TSAs here soon, and now that they have sizzle,
Right. I could see that being a little bit on the deadly side for me. But once I get everything straightened out, Dave, you want to show them where I'm at on mine?
yeah. Yep.
Now that I finally got it cleared off.
Ah, okay. Yep, here she is. She has got that much done on hers. She's still got to finish the lettering here, and that little bit of a section right there,
I've done
and then everything that's uncovered is finished.
like from the blue over the blues and purples.
Yep.
I did all of that today.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've been up since. Well, I really like it. I'm really becoming a Spangler fan.
Oh, Helen, you're going to love them. DAC is a great painting. They really are. I'm not going to ever take away. I am a TSA affiliate, so, I'm always going to talk about TSAs, but we love our DACs around here, too. I mean, we've got a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Queen.
Whoop, whoop. Dreamer. Nice.
Oh, you won a DAC from Jeremy's channel. Awesome.
Which one did
Congratulations.
you win? Do you remember?
Yeah, what'd you win? Hey,
Hi,
Nana.
Nana.
Yeah, TSA and DAC are the two top companies as far as I'm concerned. That's, I like Diamond Dots. I love my Ever Moment.
I haven't tried a testing yet. However, I want to. It's going to be one of my next investments.
Yeah, which DP did you win,
The Chuck.
Dreamer? No, Laura won the Chuck one.
Oh, okay. What was my Chuck one that I've completed? It was the Blue Song.
Bluebird Song. Yeah, that's the one we have hanging on the wall now that she completed was Bluebird Song.
That is so cool.
It just has a hummingbird on it. Don't remember the name. Oh, okay.
It's probably the Chuck that I did. It's got a bluebird on it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's not a Chuck. Okay. Huh. Crystal, hi, how are you?
Hello, yeah, hi, Crystal. So I hope everybody had fun during the premieres on Christmas. We had a blast. We made it to a bunch of them, but we had a lot going on, so we didn't make it to as many as we did last year, just because it's just a different situation for us this year. But we still had fun in all the ones we showed up in. Of course, Crashly had to include us in the New Year part of hers in the end. That was unexpected. She did a great job with that. Oh, it's from Jeremy Stash. Okay.
Hi, Crashly. Speaking of the beast.
Yeah, there she is. Hollow Queen, you definitely need to try TSA too, because Rachel provides amazing customer service. And the quality is right on par with DAC.
I'm gonna try craftability too, because I have not. I think I just want to try them all. I want one of everything. I'm a wanter, just like that. Whoop, whoop. There she is, Miss Amber Scott.
Oh wait, they can't see me dancing.
I guess that's a good thing.
Maybe. What the heck?
I don't know what the heck.
This came down. It's supposed to be put up here.
Oh, Hollow Queen says she's working on TSA too, and if she wasn't being so stubborn trying to get her DAC done, she'd be further along. Ah, okay. There's Amber. She made it. She's alive. She didn't fall in.
Shut
That
up.
time.
I got a sour stomach. Leave me alone.
Why did you? I wonder if it was our.
No, I don't know what mine is, but it wasn't dinner.
I don't have a sour stomach, but I got the toots.
Hooty doody.
Not like everybody needed to hear that I got a sour stomach, but hey, welcome.
Since we're sharing.
Might as well. Because sharing is caring.
How are
Aria
you?
this morning left us a big present all
Oh,
over the house.
I heard about it. I didn't see it. I slept in this morning.
From the kitchen all the way through the living room. And no, it wasn't poop.
Just paper towels.
It was a roll of paper towels. Shredded. Like her new name is Shredder.
Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing? Don't get on the laptop.
Yes, this is Sneaky Cat that they're working on.
Yes.
Dreamer says Dave has TSA new drills are in now effect.
Yes. Yeah, they've been coming out since last month. The new drills have been shipping, and
This is really going to bother my OCD. You know that, right? That I started in the middle of the freaking canvas and not at the edge.
You'll be all right. Get over it. Put a fork in it. No, not me.
No, your sister did that for us.
I know she did.
hello, Linda. Hello, Shine Like a Diamond.
Hello, everybody.
Hollow Queen says Festive Fireside is kicking her ass.
Put it away.
You know, yeah. When I end up with one that feels like it's kicking my ass, I kind of put it on the back burner for a little while and go work on something else. It's like my Hank custom. I love it. I can't wait to finish it, but
Pain in the butt.
I cannot sit and do it for longer than a day or two because the confetti is just outrageous on that one.
I noticed you didn't complain about my drills over there. Are they straight enough?
No, I'm straightening them as I go.
I knew it. When I was placing them down, I'm like, oh God, they're not straight. But they do straighten out.
Yeah, that's the best thing about squares is they do tend to straighten themselves out if you're not good and straight when you start.
I think that my last 2 or 3 have been squares.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like my squares because they line up.
Rounds go by faster.
Yeah, rounds are quicker because you don't have to take so much care to get them in the right spot.
Yeah, so says you.
Well,
I'm
I
just
take
kidding.
so much care to get them in the right spot because I'm just OCD like that. But
But they do come together nicely. They do, they're movable. Whereas it's a little harder to move the squares.
my first few diamond paintings were all rounds. The first 2 that I completed were rounds. And then I got my first square. Well, my first square I worked on was the Disney Princess one for Briley.
Mm-hmm.
The one with all the princesses with their hair in a
Mm-hmm.
spin.
Yep. That was the first square I ever did.
That would be sweet.
So your first square is a 70 by 70. You kind of get used to squares really quick.
I don't know which one I like better. I like them all.
Yes. Yes, please.
By the way,
Speaking of granddaughters,
go ahead.
I got a new grandbaby on the way.
Team boy, y'all. Team boy.
Yep,
Yes,
we're
we need a boy up in here.
we're team
We
baby
need
brother
we
this
need
time.
a new Lochner.
I've got 3
I don't carry the
granddaughters. I got 3 granddaughters. It's time for one of them to make me a boy.
I think this one might be a boy.
I have a feeling it's a boy.
And if it is, it's going to look just like Joey.
His daughter does.
Yep.
A lot of their genetics are strong
Yes, they are.
in all of his grandbabies.
Briley looks more like her mama.
Yeah, Briley looks more like Brianna. She's got some Wayne in her, but you can tell she's more Brianna.
My kids, there's no denying them. They're mine.
Yeah, Crystal. I did a Disney princess one for my granddaughter. It was like all of the Disney princesses, like they were laying on their back, looking up at the camera all the way around the edge of the canvas, and their hair were all tangled in the middle. I got it from Home Fun. It was an absolute joy to work on, and I loved it. So I did it. I loved it so much. I made the other granddaughter a 70 by 70 with one of the Lisa Frank unicorn pictures, and from Home Fun as well. And I love that one. I will always recommend, if you want to go with something affordable and cheap, and you want to get it from AliExpress, go to Home Fun. They're not expensive. They have great canvases. They have great images. I don't know if they have stolen images or not. I pay attention to that, but I don't. I mean, it's like, I'm not one of those that's not going to buy from a company because they have like one stolen image on their site.
Can we all just agree that buying is just as addicting as doing them?
Yes.
And the accessories too?
Yes.
She said, don't do ZHUI. Just don't. Zoo?
Zooey store. Yeah.
Why? What's up? Explain why. I need to know.
I've heard they're not good.
Are they like 100% dumpster fire garbage? I found out I have to seal a diamond. It is round diamond. It is like the diamond.
Amber sealed my
I sealed a round one not long ago. It's good. It's fine. You can seal them, and it doesn't mess with the AB at all if you use Mod Podge.
Yep. We learned that Mod Podge will not mess up the AB.
I also did it on
coating.
my diamond dots. Where is we use this one. Oh. This one right here.
Mod Podge Ultra Gloss.
Gloss something or other. Gloss luster. Oof. I will definitely have to watch that video, Hollow Queen. Remind me tomorrow to go to Hollow Queen's
so fast, Amber.
thing tomorrow to watch that video.
Look,
she's fighting them for a refund. What?
It is going by so fast.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
I got
Rounds usually do.
all of that done today.
After I finish this donkey over here and the camel's neck and the exposed angel up there in the corner, I'm putting this away. I'm putting it away.
Dominic the donkey. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we found a new Christmas song. It's like our favorite Christmas song now. It's Dominic the donkey. You may not go potty. You have a hall pass?
Nope, I skip it.
Hello, Shelly. I'm Dave. This is Amber over
Hi.
here. And Mom back there is Pam.
Wait, you're on top chat. That's why I can't see nothing.
Oh.
You know I can't read the Leo screen.
There it is.
Hi. I still don't see her comment.
Who?
The one you just said hi to.
Oh, she's up higher.
Oh,
I'm just kind of going backwards to see what I missed.
well. Hello, everybody. Did you
Yeah, there
want-
she is. Shelly says, "Hi, my name is Shelly."
Hi, Shelly. I'm horrible with names, so unless it's not, unless it's your actual YouTube name right there, I'm not gonna remember if you're,
Well, yeah.
There's a kitty. Meow.
We have a kitty.
Meow, meow, meow.
That's Aria. Anybody who doesn't know,
She's my brat cat.
she's the baby.
She's my brat.
And Hank is around here. Well, Hank is sitting up in his perch, kind of chilling right now.
Oh, you smell body girl, huh? Can I kisses? She will not give me kisses. She likes to smack me in the face and bite my nose or my chin.
And she usually tries to smack me in the face and then just tries to bite my thumb.
We got this kitten from Nana of 7 Crafts. We visited her in October or November when we got her, and we got to take her home.
Well, welcome, Denise. Hope you enjoy it.
Were you shredding paper towels like White Walkers? She was shredding the out of them.
They said the whole living room floor was covered in shredded paper towels from the kitchen all the way to the...
Here's still part of the evidence right here on the floor. I didn't get a chance to vacuum.
I keep a roll of paper towels by my desk that I work for my models so I can wipe my brushes off and wipe stuff down and everything. And I guess she got a hold of it while we were all asleep last night. Well, it wasn't like that when I got home this morning at 5:30.
Well, that's good.
It didn't. She hadn't
I
gotten into
assumed
it
you
then.
would have woke me up and have
No, I tried to wake you up when I got home. You weren't having it.
You did
weren't.
not.
Yes, I did.
You said you didn't.
I kind of did, but
You said you didn't.
I didn't try really hard.
I didn't feel you. I didn't see you. I didn't hear you.
Well, it was 5:30 in the morning, and you'd already been
All right,
asleep 4
then.
hours. So
Case dismissed. No, 4 hours after sleep, I could wake up from that. Bother me 2 hours.
So new people, just so you know, I do Uber. That's my full-time gig, and I didn't get home. I was down in Birmingham, Alabama, driving last night. We live in Alabama, and I went to Birmingham last night, and I drove until about 4:30 in the morning down
Hey,
there.
Drea, how's
And-
the move going? Sorry, go ahead and finish.
Oh. So yeah, I didn't get home till 5:30, so I was tired. I'm still tired. Got plenty of kratom in my system right now though, and
And he's sipping on an
Plenty-
energy drink coffee.
sipping on an energy drink. And I'm about to go grab the Four Loko out the fridge.
Packing as we speak. Woohoo! That's exciting, sort of, and stressful, and a whole lot of F that and F this and throw it away.
Yep.
Do I really need this? Nope, it ain't being back.
And then you get where you're going and you're unpacking and you're going, what did I do with that? Don't you remember you threw that away? Oh man, now I could use it for something.
Right? Guilty. All
A
right.
lot of guilt.
Most of the crap we thrown out there were like empty boxes and stuff like that. Why do I do that to myself? I only needed 5.
Not 50.
Yeah, we ended up going to U-Haul and buying a shit ton of boxes.
Using them all, and then we ended up getting more from where I work.
Yeah.
And using all that.
These their boxes back if they're unused.
Not necessarily. Nope. We tried.
If they're unused, they should.
Nope. We tried.
There was a reason why we couldn't. You had to leave them bundled in the plastic bundle, and we didn't do that or something. Yeah.
Oh,
some kind of.
gotcha. Yeah.
Plus with the Rona,
Yeah, that's exactly it, Halloween. Do I like this enough to slug it to the next place? So you say no, and then you get to the next place and you realize you probably could have
Well,
used
there
that.
you go. There you go. She said her brother-in-law works at Boxes, so she didn't have to buy any boxes. Hell yeah. Use them cereal boxes, girl. Those cereal boxes
I like egg ones.
they unbox the cereals from, there's like 12 boxes of cereal in one box.
Oh yeah.
And those cereal boxes can go through hell and back and still be durable. I love
Also,
those
the
things.
produce boxes, like the ones that oranges come in. and-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like the egg crate ones too, for the eggs. Because they're sturdy, because they have to be, because they're holding, your eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And they have handles. Already agrees.
What, baby? Come here. Come here.
I think I did, Mama.
What's wrong?
That's
Some
wrong.
diamonds? Come here. Oh, well, I got your back end. Oh.
You got fatty.
Yeah, you picking up the wrong end, gonna put the wrong end up by your head.
He's a little vicious.
Fast food fry cases, they're all the same size and great for packing. Absolutely agree. What are you working on? We are working on Sneaky Cat by Diamond Art Club.
Yes. This is the first one we bought from Hobby Lobby when they started carrying.
Was it Hobby Lobby?
We bought this one
Or
at
was
Hobby
it
Lobby.
Joanne?
No, it was Hobby Lobby. This Joann's don't sell anything.
Yeah, this Joanne doesn't carry diamond painting at all. They
Screw them.
They have like one or two diamond dots.
they
but
clearanced out their diamond dots, and so all their diamond dots are in the clearance rack.
she went over there somewhere. I did it again. I only needed like 5 of them, and I poured out 100 of them.
Bubble, bubble, chocolate trouble is what I'm working on.
Are you husband and wife team? Boyfriend, girlfriend,
Might as well be husband and wife. We're just not official.
Not paper.
and won't be, honey.
You see that now?
I'm not getting married again, mother.
Whatever. I said that 3 times.
Well, who's a smart one now?
Me, because I'm still not married after 13 years. Stop it.
Technically.
Hey, my mother said that 4 times, and she's done it 4 times, and
I'm not dumb like
now
her.
she's
Oh, well, that was rude,
recycling.
but I'm not. No, thanks. I don't want to get married. Again. No.
Yeah, I feel you, Amber. I'm just giving you shit. 'Cause I can't.
Well, y'all better stop before this beef comes out.
What are you going to do? Hurt me?
Maybe. It won't take much.
Already
Oh,
said that.
that's cold.
No, it's truthful.
Y'all ignore me. I'm an a-hole. We all know that, though.
She flips me shit off.
All the time.
Aria is messing with. Hey, leave that alone.
No.
Is the laptop.
She's messing with the camera cord that's hanging down.
Never say never, Nana. Well, I'm not. Ever, ever, ever. No, thank you.
I just had a bar soap.
I don't know if I want to get married. I said no. I'm not.
Some things just are better left undone.
I'm new to diamond painting, stay-at-home wife, waiting for the twin grandbabies to arrive in May. Aww.
I got you one, Granny.
How exciting.
Oh,
Don't get started on the baby talk again. Last week I was just like
Hey,
on a
Aria.
tangent.
quit hanging out down there.
But then finding someone who would put up with my crap like my husband does, probably never going to happen anyway. That's what I thought. But then I found this one. I am
She can be a handful sometimes.
a lot, especially when I'm moody. I'm a lot.
You don't even want to start on me.
And even when she's not moody and she's in like a really good mood, she can be a handful.
Is that 2 different purples in there?
Doesn't look like it to me.
Your tray threw me off. I don't know what to do next. This is overwhelming.
Well, that's why.
That's why I go in numerical
That's why I
order.
go in numerical order. That's
I knew
right.
it. Don't tell me how to live my life.
That way I don't get overwhelmed.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I do what order I do. I do them in the order on the legend, and then I know that I'm not getting overwhelmed because I know exactly what I'm working on next.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Oh, I love a squirrel. Yes, I love squirrels.
Hank and Aria are good. Aria's being a turd, yeah. Hank is just being Hank. He's up there sleeping in his perch right now.
Hey. Hey, for
Dreamer
Hey,
says
Bert.
I'm never getting married again. When I die, my ashes will go with my late husband. That's the way to go.
Oh.
Nah, I don't know where. I don't care where my ashes go. Once I die, I die. I don't need them.
Yeah, she doesn't care where her ashes go as long as they're ashes. She
I
doesn't want...
do not want to be buried at all. I do not want to be in that ground. You can sprinkle my ashes wherever you're
Okay,
little...
but again, you're like you say, I don't care where my ashes go because I'll be dead and it won't bother me. So would it
But no,
would you know
because-
if you're in
no.
the ground?
I don't like bugs.
Bugs are gross, even in the afterlife. Them bugs. No.
I will haunt embers with me in the ground.
Besides, cremation is a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's better for the environment.
All I ask is before you cremate me, donate every possible organ that is usable.
I would donor as well.
Yep, I'll cut them out myself and put them on the black market for you.
Absolutely.
Make $1.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make $1 off of you.
You could use it. It's healthy. Make $1, dude. That's kind of morbid. Let's change it.
I mean,
I doubt if anything would be usable. I mean,
bits and pieces might be usable on me, but or from me.
No.
My eyes don't even bother with my eyes. They're messed up.
But they might be better than somebody's blind.
True.
I would much rather have blurry vision than no vision.
This is true.
Just saying.
Carve me up and give my flesh to the people who need it. Amen. Exactly.
Man, that'll be a full meal deal right here.
Mama, that's cannibalism. That's not.
We're
That's
not
frowned
talking
upon.
about feeding. We're not talking about feeding starving people here.
I mean, that's frowned upon, mother.
It depends on which country you come from.
It's frowned upon here. I don't think I could knowingly eat human. That's gross.
Yeah.
Not gross as in ew. That's gross as in ew. I don't want to eat my.
I
So
wouldn't knowingly eat human either.
no judgment if you do, guys.
Well, you have to have 200,000 just to get on the list of
Hi, Aussie Collection.
get on the list to receive an organ or get on the list to donate one. I mean, you actually have to pay them to donate one.
No, that's why they call it donation.
No. And if you're receiving it, chances are you are on an insurance that will pay for it.
And that's usually like.
And donating your pieces and organs is free if you're dead. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's
What are they gonna take?
now if mom needed a kidney and I was a match and we went in, that might cost some money.
I would gladly pay. Yeah.
it's free if you can let somebody take you in the bathroom and pack you in ice and take your kidney out. And then leave
I
you in
would
in
not.
ice.
This is gonna sound selfish, but unless you're my relative, like child or
Very
parent,
close relative.
I'm not donating my organs like that unless I'm dead. Sounds selfish, I know, but
Well,
I just
She does have a womb for rent, so.
I do. I even I offered it to one of my best friends, but the risks are high, Mama.
I know.
I don't know if physically I can.
Yeah, that's why they have a process that they go through.
oh, yeah, Dreamer said receive. Okay.
But that's pretty cool. So everybody have a Merry Christmas, I'm assuming.
Nana says that's not true, Dreamer.
Aria, you stinky butt.
No, I farted.
No, that's
That's an Aria food.
Oh.
That's Aria food.
Oh, yeah, I smell it. We need to scoop that again.
You need to scoop it again. I don't do cat boxes. I can't. Even though you were really, really, really nice to me and did the dishes the other day, I can't. I can't do the boxes. Don't make me do the boxes.
So I mean, well, how does that work then? Do they like bill your heirs after you die and they take an organ, they bill your heirs $200,000 for taking your organ?
Hey, if I'm donating it, that should be.
Aussie Collection, they are not marked. They are not marked.
No, I think these right here came from DAC.
As of the ones that we got that were square so far, they are not
Yeah.
labeled as.
As
Paint Gem has theirs on their tweezers. Their names on their tweezers. They're not marketed. Like,
what we call branded or
branded,
whatever.
that's the word I was looking for.
Discord kept popping up.
That's not right.
Dreamer, that's not true.
What?
I have the donating thingy on my ID card. That way they know I am a donor. They will not charge you. If I'm a dead body, they will harvest my organs with no
Oh, she
charge.
says no. If you need a donated part, you have to have 200,000 to get on the list for an organ.
That may
so
be
if
true.
you are the recipient of said.
Okay, Nana says her uncle had a kidney transplant and only had Medicaid. And I'm assuming uncle didn't have to pay for it?
No, not if you're
No,
on Medicaid.
because Medicaid, or like I said, people in dire need like that are probably most likely on state insurance.
Yeah.
And it
It
is
should
paid
be.
for.
Is there,
Well, no, there's an awful lot that aren't.
See,
I mean,
yeah,
if
she
they're
said
if
nope,
they're
not a
like
penny.
if they're like from a wealthy family, they can't
or
get
private
Medicaid,
Well, I
insurance.
suppose.
or even
Medicaid and medical are separate.
even a lot of
Huh.
even a lot of
But even if you did have to pay all that, there's still funding out there that will help you.
yeah, you can get
Big
grants and stuff.
companies.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Middle class people in the U.S. have a hard time getting on Medicaid because Medicaid is supposedly just basically free health care for the poor. And so if you're a middle class person and you need an organ transplant, it's going to have to come out of pocket if your medical insurance does not cover it or if you don't have medical insurance.
Some medical insurance will cover it,
But some medical insurance for stuff that big, you have to be able to pay the deductible for too.
which is normally no more than $10,000, which is still a lot. But
Um,
I'm gonna kill a cat.
Don't kill cats on camera. They'll take you to prison for animal abuse.
She yelled at me back.
Aria and Amber are in a hissing fight.
And I'm gonna win. Arr. I'm tired of cleaning up after you, cat.
I
You're worse
cleaned
than a
up most.
toddler.
Yeah, Amber.
Not me, the cat.
Oh, you are worse than a
On the
toddler.
upside, the mac and cheese got on the carpet this time.
Or barbecue or wing sauce.
Companies that have branded tweezers. I know Evermoment does.
Hey, Jim.
Craftably.
Diamond Dots, I think, do, don't they?
No.
No.
Hey, Jim.
Paint Gem. That's what Amber says.
I'll show you. Hold up.
I'm not really 100% sure, to be honest with you. Most of the ones I get are just,
TSA. So we just-
yep.
Paint Jim. These are rounded.
Whoop, whoop.
I know we've got a whole bag of tweezers over there, but
What? Diamond Dots has
yeah,
square?
Dreamer Designs. Yes, Dreamer Designs does have.
How's Aria? A hellion? That's what she is this week.
We woke up to a shredded house of paper towels.
Hollow Queen, the problem with that is United States would never go for that because we are built on capitalism and not socialism. And you're having an awful lot of people that would not go for socialized medicine. I mean, it wouldn't happen here. I don't see it ever happening.
I wish we kind of could go with what Canada's got, though, with free medical.
Then we
care,
wouldn't be
free
able to afford to live
university,
because of all the
but-
freaking taxes. I don't see
Yeah,
how
I was
Canadians
gonna
can
say
live.
it all comes out of their taxes.
Then again, they
If
did
I'm
it. So.
not.
Yeah, it does. They get
Hi,
taxed.
Phyllis.
for
How are
everything.
you?
Hi, Phyllis. Or so what I was told. I don't know. I don't live in Canada.
Well, Aria is a Stark. She's just reminding you that winter is coming.
She keeps it up, and winter is gonna come
She's
for
gonna go
her.
out in the front yard and fridge a little paws off.
I would never, but
No.
yes, ma'am, I am. I'm diamond painting with tweezers.
See, I'm doing really good, actually.
I'm actually doing a little bit of both.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Can any of y'all multi-place with tweezers?
Who tries?
Well, I know, Dream. I know they have free health care, but what I'm saying is technically not free. They get taxed like hell.
Yeah, nothing's ever free. Somebody's paying for it, and it's the taxpayers paying for it.
I can do up to 3 in my tweezers if I line them up right. And if they're flat. But yeah, single placing for the most part.
See, the thing is, in the U.S., we would never go with a 100% socialized medicine simply because capitalism would not allow it. We would end up with a mix between capitalism and socialism, where you would have subsidized, which is what Obamacare tried to do, but not very successfully. They tried to mix socialist medicine with capitalists. So you had to buy insurance that was
The
sold
average
by.
Canadian and American pay the same in taxes. Oh,
I'm doing great.
Well, that's
Next
good to know.
week, if you love it, I'll be my birthday.
who said that?
Ozzy. His birthday's next week.
Oh,
Oh yes.
happy birthday!
Happy early
next week.
birthday. Our live. Oops. See, this is why you don't multi-place 3. We go live on his birthday. I think is what he said.
Oh, well, we'll have to get you a birthday cake. A virtual one, anyway.
So next is Friday, New Year's Eve.
I don't know. Friday's the 1st.
Friday is the 1st.
Yeah.
Thursday is New Year's Eve. Okay.
So your birthday's the 3rd, Ozzy, right?
So Thursday is my big money day this week.
Hopefully.
And then definitely starting the day after the 1st, I want to be going down to the Birmingham
4th.
airport early in the morning.
Right on.
Because I can get a lot
we
of long
will be
rides.
live, I believe.
They're a few hours ahead of us, so by the time we're live, it will be his birthday.
Well,
Yep.
the 4th is his birthday.
Mm-hmm. And we go live on the 3rd.
But
But for
I
him, it'd
see,
be the
I
4th.
see, I see.
yeah. Time
I
zone.
feel you.
Those weird things they call time zones, which I never
I'm taking
really
my eyeballs
understood.
off. Now I can't read the words anymore.
Just like daylight savings time doesn't make any damn sense to me. Why do we set the clock back an hour in fall and
Just
forward
to
an hour in
mess with our
spring?
heads
For the
and our
farmers.
bodies.
I'm just kidding out loud.
I mean, they say it's just to extend the daylight. And I think the original purpose behind it was it had to do with people's heating bills. In the wintertime, if you had more sunlight, you used less heating oil or something. And
What does it have to do with the freaking time?
I don't know. But that's daylight savings time.
We're working on Sneaky Cat by Diamond Art Club.
Well, see, Hollow Queen, I think that's what the daylight savings time was meant for. It was for economic purposes, believe it or not. One, they were trying to reduce the amount of resources used in heating homes and stuff like that. And at the same time, they were trying to keep the cost of like heating and stuff down for people. So if you provide more daylight hours, then that's less time theoretically, or less time that you're spent heating your house. But North Dakota, even in the daytime, in the winter, it's down to like 30 below. So you still got to heat your damn house regardless. So it doesn't
Not
really
unless
make
you
any
live in the
sense.
bottom corner of the
Yeah, unless you live in
building.
the apartment we were in. Hell, we had our
That's
window
true.
open and it was 30 below and it was still hot in our apartment.
Next
So
to the boiler room.
Yeah, we were next to the boiler room. Are you having an issue with the glue? Have you noticed that it's not sticky like it should be?
no,
What the heck?
but I'm a heavy-handed person anyway. So
I can't be heavy-handed with the wax I have in my pen. If I'm heavy-handed, it won't place the drill right. It'll come back
Squirts
as
out the side.
nope. It'll come back up with my pen.
see, and that's what I was kind of worried about with Diamond Art Club, and I'm seeing little things like you're saying that the glue. I mean, for me, the glue is plenty sticky, and for me, it's working fine. But you're not the only one I've heard that from. That Diamond Art Club's new. I think they kind of went too big too quick, and they're going to end up having a lot of quality issues because they're trying to mass produce on a much larger scale than what they were in order to keep up with demand. And I don't think they're able to keep up
A diamond sliding across the
quality wise. Anytime you start to mass produce something even more than what you already have, you're going to lose quality. It's just going to happen.
She said she's having problems with hers sliding across the glue.
It's hit or miss. If the glue gets too warm,
Hey, Diamond Queen.
Mm-hmm.
it slides like slip and slide.
Rossi says, Amber, I love the houses by Chuck Pinson, but to get it shipped to him, it's about $100. Ouch.
Ouch!
The houses.
I haven't seen that one. I don't follow Diamond Art Club really anymore because one, we can't really afford it, and two, recently their stuff that came out is just nothing I'm interested in, or like they limit how many they make, and then it's always sold out before I can get my hands on it. So I'm like, what's the freaking point in being there early if you still can't get the damn painting? So it's just,
It's a classic case of
I got it first.
Them underestimating what's that? Not making enough to meet the
Supply and demand.
supply and demand. That's what I'm trying to think with.
But if I like it enough, I'll put it on my wish list and we'll get it later. But I haven't been on it in a while. Not since I ordered those 4 for Mom. 3, because I took one.
Yeah, she did one.
I did too.
Straight up, she didn't ask.
I said, Mom, I'm put this in my cart. And I
I
got it.
went, okay.
She don't care.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Thank you, Crashly. That's what it was. The saving energy thing. That's why we have daylight savings time.
It don't.
If you provide an extra hour of daylight, people use less electricity because they're outside longer than they are inside with the lights on. And that was back in 1918 when electricity was hard to come by.
Well, I know Arizona and Hawaii do not.
Oh, they're not getting sold out anymore. Well, that's good.
So
That's a
they're
plus.
keeping up with supply and demand. Is that what you're saying?
But I still it's like no point when you don't have money to go get it. So
She's not a window shopper.
Yeah, she's
if I can't get it right now, I don't want it. F
not.
it.
She don't even want to see it.
She's not even interested, really.
I'm a
She'll be
window.
happy for you if you got it.
Yeah, I'm not dogging you. If you want it, you get it. That's fine. I'm happy for you. But me,
If she has to wait in line for it,
no
screw
thanks. You're trying to get me drunk.
Yep.
Oh baby.
Get you drunk, take advantage of you.
Oh baby, can't take advantage of me. I'm willing.
Oh, what's the matter, Brian?
La la la.
Ew.
What is it?
The Four Loko fruit punch.
Ew.
That's right, y'all. It's
I'm
Four Loko
pissed and
time.
A little depressed. I'm
Aww.
sorry you're mad, son. What's up? If you want to talk about it.
We as a collective have over 100 paintings in there. We're good.
You see, my thing is I am a window shopper. And I am constantly making a list in my head of this I want, that I want when I have the money, this when I have the money, I want that.
Oh
that,
yeah, I'll
that.
show you paintings all day long, but
And I'll keep those paintings in mind in my head.
Yes,
And
Brian, please do.
what's up?
He wants to talk to us after lunch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
sure,
That's
sure.
fine. Yes. Absolutely.
Just know that we love you.
yeah, that's us
That
hot
goes
queen.
for anybody who needs it, but you are not alone.
Hold on a second here.
What's up?
Hold the camera up so they can see the closet.
What the Oh, you're gonna see my ugly mug. Hold on.
No, there you go.
Yeah. You're gonna see mine too.
Wait. I can't tell if I'm help.
These
Sorry, y'all, making me say it.
These are all of our diamond paintings. Hundreds.
Yes, that is the closet.
Yeah, my models. Yeah, here.
Crashly, it's an AB conversation. See your way out. Ooh, I said it. Just kidding.
Yeah,
She's
I don't know what.
Actually, do you want me to beat her butt?
Tell her yes, because I love it. Yeah, it's a mess in there. I need to rearrange. Okay, I'm going back down. I'm making y'all see thick. Bye.
Hi, Ozzy.
Whoop, now it's not centered. Ha, fix it. Fix it. Fix it.
He's holding the kitty and she's holding you.
Before D and E come up, I'm gonna F you up.
Love you.
Crashly, bring it on.
David can be the D. I'll be the E and F.
Why am I the D?
Because you're a David.
He could be my D.
Hey. She come. She. I threw a pen at her the other day and that gouged her.
She did. Crashly, I love you. I was just giving you shit. I don't know. If he wants to say it here, I'm not going to stop him. But if he wants to say it in private, I'm not going to stop him that way either.
And there's also done ones in my closet.
Oh, thank you, Helen. She says you're not
yeah. She's a beast today.
I am. I know I am. I know I am.
No, it was a beast every day, but Aria was a beast.
Rawr. Arya's more than a beast. She's a hole. I'm just a nosy broad. Well.
Yeah, that was Aria. Hank is over here. Hey, there's Hank. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come see me. Yeah, you are. Hank is like so unexcited. Tell him come see me. He just kind of moseys over real slow.
Oh God.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, hey, bird. Oh, God.
Oh, he's gonna get up on my.
I sent a picture today to you, Dave, of the Diamond Art Club I love.
Hey, bird.
Hi, Bubby. What you doing? Come see me. You can do it. Oh, he said no.
Aria's coming over now. The little chunky one, too.
Crashly, you, Amber, and Dave can chat with me after the live. I will make a messenger group after the live. Sounds good, Brian. Check your Crafts with Dave's thing.
Oh, hi, Hank. I'm getting right in my hat.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Jeez, babe.
Wow.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that
Oh,
one.
that
Yes.
That one is pretty.
Yes.
That's an older one, isn't
You
it?
got a Hank butt.
Excuse me. Gosh.
Amber, were you raised in a barn?
Yes, sir, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not a
Yes, Mom.
I'm not a booby. I'm not a sir.
Yeah, ma'am, I was. I'm born and raised in a barn.
He does rule the world.
Gosh.
He lets Aria know it too.
Ooh, fun. I'm watching y'all on my Echo Show and chatting with you on my phone. What's the Echo Show?
The Amazon Echo Show. It's an Alexa that has a screen on it.
Oh, cool.
That would be an
Right,
idea.
It's almost like giving
I was just the one diamond painting chat that we're in. Somebody, I think Donnie said she had a puzzle that she did that was like a 500 piece, but it was the size of a postcard. And I was like, I have a 5,000 piece puzzle here to do. You know what? That would make great time lapse videos to put on the channel.
Let's do it.
Wow, that's cool, Beth.
That is awesome. Yeah, when we buy diamond art clubs, we try to buy 2 at a time too because it makes shipping worth it.
Yeah. Plus, we can never just decide on just one.
Absolutely not. Everyone has to have a diamond painting, so.
And if they're running for them, they've got enough for me one, so we'll throw one in there too.
We try. Sometimes we can only afford just 2, though. Well, most recently we haven't bought Jack Julie.
You know, I'm not sure what her process is on this, Aussie. You'll have to ask her. She just put the tape down to mark off sections.
What are you talking about?
He's asking about the tape, the washi tape that you put
Oh,
down.
it's just for my sections.
She's just doing it to mark off sections, yeah.
If you put the washi tape down, it doesn't rip the rest of the plastic. When you go to
That's all that really
when you go to peel this section off,
Yeah.
you can pull it off. But if you didn't have the washi tape here, it'd just keep pulling and pulling and pulling.
Oh, okay.
And the tape is just to mark my sections. They're
Okay.
not measured. I just eyeballed it.
Okay, so I'm taking my glasses
Hank.
off, so if I'm being
You're in the way, buddy.
addressed.
You're in the way, buddy. You're in the way. You're in the way.
Come here.
Belgian fools up in here.
Y'all got the gas coming out the top end. I got the
Diamond
gas
Queen.
coming out the bottom end.
We are working on Sneaky Cat.
Yes. It's kind of hard to see because that's in the way, but yeah, there's
Her
the
other eye's
eyeball.
right here.
And it's not all the way unrolled. We still got some of it rolled up over here because it just won't fit on the desk because I've got my model stuff on that end of the desk over there, like over there. So we don't have room.
It's not charged all the way. Yeah, I think it's dead still because I didn't charge it. I forgot. My mom called me a meanie.
But you didn't charge my tablet at first.
It's your tablet.
Your kids killed it.
It's not my responsibility.
Yeah, this is under your desk.
Responsibility.
Yes.
That's a new Amber word.
Responsibility.
I say it is because her kids used to killed it. And it's under her desk.
Excuse me. You're their grandmother.
Excuse me, you're good. They're not.
Excuse me.
You're the first line of defense. Stop it.
Technically, you were.
See, y'all, we have English and then we have Amberish.
And then we have
Y'all, I can't say synonym to save my life.
She used to cook.
And aluminum.
Yeah, and if those that haven't seen it, there is Sneaky Cat, and there's the stats on it.
I have a problem saying Worcestershire.
I can't say Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Yeah. I call it washing sauce.
Worcestershire?
Yeah, I can't.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcester, like Worcester, Massachusetts, Worcester, England, Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Worcester.
Yeah, that's
You know how to say Worcester?
Worcester.
Worcester's like rooster, but Worcester.
Worcester. Yay, Worcester. I did it.
I'm so happy.
Yay, I did it. Yay.
I love you every day. Don't forget.
Robert's laughing at me.
She's snorting, y'all.
That's
She's
cool.
snorting.
When you get laughing short, you're doing good.
Or I'm doing bad one.
That's usually more.
I'll see. She is working on the cocoa something. It's the dragon
Bubble,
one by
bubble,
Robert
doyle and
Sandler.
trouble.
Huh?
Bubble, bubble, doyle and trouble.
Trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I said.
The dragons with the hot cocoa that's
I
in DAC.
said the Harry Potter version. So.
Damn it, now I'm perfect. God, where was the pigs up in here?
I can have straight up burping wars if you want. Like I can make myself
That's
hurt.
so sick. Please,
I'm
Shanna.
sexy and you know it.
Well, would you rather me come out the other end?
Nope.
Hey, I can compete too. You already know that.
There is no competition.
Do people try to make you laugh even more when you snort more?
Yes. Yes.
And I freaking hate it. No, I don't. But
She rolls so hard.
I fell out of my chair the other day laughing so hard. Oh, so get this. I was on the phone with my son yesterday, and he got a butt whoop from Nana because he wasn't
It
listening,
wasn't
right?
me the whooping.
Okay. No, his other grandmother. I said, well, Jimmy, why did you get a butt whoop? He goes, I don't know. I'm just playing my game, and it came out of nowhere.
Hit him like a twisted T.
And I laughed so hard. I had to put him on mute because I was laughing, and I didn't want him to
I
know.
started laughing because
I was laughing so hard about
my
my chair.
visual was a witch on a broom coming down and just smacking.
I was just like sitting there talking to him, trying to be calm and all. Why'd you get a spanking? I don't know. I played my game and came out of nowhere. She just whooped me.
Came out of nowhere.
My first reaction was to hit him like a twisted T.
Oh God.
Those twisted T memes are they're getting hilarious.
She's sitting. This is Dave's desk here, like this. My desk is over here, and then hers is like right here.
Yeah, give him a tour. Give him a tour. Okay, here's our desk. It's up against the wall over here. There's my model stuff, like that.
Aww,
So there's that wall,
how cute, Brian.
and then if you swing around, Amber's desk is over there in that corner.
It used to be this way.
Yeah, it used to be.
that way.
Yeah, it used to be sitting over underneath of those those container things on the wall. And then if you swing around over here, there's where Pam's sitting over there by the entrance to the kitchen. And then there's the cat's thingy over there. And then there's the front door.
Use all your fingers.
I did. I didn't do this.
And then there's the front door. And then there's our live on the big TV.
And my chuck.
And then there's my corner area. And there's the box of the model I'm working on right now. And there's all the parts to it right there.
Dave has so much stuff.
I do. I'm a spoiled brat too.
I can really look at his babies. Look
Nana,
at his
she
babies.
did move her desk. She did.
Oh, this is cute.
Pretty much all by myself. Dave helped me put the bigger shelf in our room so I could get some of my crap out of here. I was feeling so cramped in my corner, and I'm like, something's got to give because this is like killing me. My anxiety was like, ugh. But now I have more space. Still didn't get jack done on that painting, but whatever.
Diamond Queen, I'm sorry you got neuropathy. Fiber neuropathy in your feet, or where at? All over?
Exactly, Hollow Queen.
Yeah, we were in your premiere, Hollow Queen. That's when you were telling us about it. It doesn't sound good at all.
She said the hardest part about parenting is keeping a straight face.
Yes. You
I
don't want to
agree.
laugh at them because then you think it encourages them to do it again.
I agree. You just whooped me out of nowhere.
Hit him like a Texas T, like a twisted T.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that video? Oh my
Don't
God.
Don't
I have never even laughed so hard in my entire life as I laughed at that video when that guy hit him with that twisted T.
That boy deserved it. My 2-year-old son was running through the living room, and I asked him, "Did you poo-poo?" He looked at me straight in the face and said, "No, tooted." I almost died laughing.
Well then.
When my son was about 2, I asked him, I said, "Did you poo-poo?" He said, "No, I shit my pants." And I laughed. I died. I'm like,
I want a peripheral neuropathy. That means non-diabetic.
I'm like, that's freaking funny.
But neuropathy is just nerve damage, basically, right?
Poop in my pants. That's what he was saying.
It's a nerve disorder.
Yeah, but it's damage. You cannot. It's progressive. There's no real cure for
Dave,
it.
look up guitar icon from Diamond Dots. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
Ooh. Is that the one with the trees?
This one's a Diamond Dots.
Yeah, but it's like tree line.
That's not Diamond Dots.
And that wouldn't have anything to do with guitars.
Yeah,
It did have a guitar. It was a guitar shape.
Oh, guitar shaped tree. Yeah, I know what you're talking about on that one. Yeah.
But no, that one's not Diamond Dots.
All right, let me look it up.
it can be treated. You're right. You can, over the counter. It's a natural. What was it called?
Mm-hmm.
There's the AM and the PM.
Restless leg something.
Restful
My
leg.
8-year-old told my extended family to have a Merry Christmas via Zoom. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No,
yes.
leaving that out.
Did
Oh,
you did you have to whoop her butt or did you just laugh? I would have laughed. My 9-year-old knows not to cuss, but I know she does.
Oh, I like that one.
Was it a partial?
I don't know. No, it looks like it's a full drill.
It's partial.
So what did they put you on for it?
Right now I'm taking CBD. CBD is amazing.
I love my CBD. I have lotion. It's like $25 for a little bottle.
Fortunately, only a few people not in the room heard it. Well, that's good. I mean, I would have laughed. I told my daughter,
Okay, yeah, there's the diamond area.
I told her, I don't care if you cuss, just don't say it to school. I don't care. You're going to say it one way or another. You might as well.
I don't care as long as I'm using it correct puncture,
Oh, he says the black background is glitter and all of the guitar is,
Mhm.
there's your diamond area. And so all that black in the background is all glitter? That's cool. I'll pick that one up sometime.
She said, let me see it.
Huh?
Helen said, let me see it.
Oh. That is really cool.
Diamond Queen says lidocaine somewhat helps.
Lidocaine is good too.
Oh, check that one out. It's a little Diamond Dots
Baby.
unicorn playing guitar
That's cute.
sticker. That's cute.
Oh, you can't chew on these, can you?
On what?
What? No, I cannot chew
I was going to
Starburst.
say, eat one of these and vape at the same time. Oh my God, it's amazing. I have the juice. What juice I'm vaping right now is Keep It 100. Keep It 100 Pink Burst. And it tastes just like the pink Starburst. And it tastes amazing when you vape and chew on the Starburst at the same time. What's up?
Uber wants to follow up on my cancellation from last night.
Why?
Last night I had a trip. They wanted me to go 14 minutes deep in the hood to go pick a guy up at 3:30 in the morning.
No way.
Nope.
And I accepted the rides because we have to keep our acceptance rate up high for certain reasons, for like the rewards level and stuff. And so instead of declining the ride and hurting my acceptance rate,
Those are fun holidays.
I accepted the ride and then canceled. And when I canceled, I marked it not safe for pickup, which it really wasn't. You're going in the hood at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, it's not safe for pickup. I'm sorry. So, and so they sent me a message that says, we're following up on your cancellation. If you need specific safety support for this trip, please contact us directly using the link below. If you ever feel that you're in immediate danger, contact law enforcement through the in-app emergency button. Well, no, I wasn't in immediate danger. I just didn't feel safe going that part of town that time of night.
Right.
I mean, I might carry a gun in the car with me, but I don't want to have to use it.
Right.
I wonder if it was that same guy that had the cat in the bag.
No, it was a different part of town. This was over in Ensley.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
it was over in between Ensley and Wylam. Nope. Dave, don't go there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
They don't go there after.
I don't.
7 o'clock.
I don't go over there at all.
It don't matter what time of day, Mama. That still ain't safe. Just saying.
I am of the wrong ethnic makeup to go in that part of town. And I have too nice of a car to be in that part of town, because when you have the wrong ethnic makeup and you drive a good kind of car, you're a target.
Mm-hmm. That sounded racist.
But it's not. I mean, it's not. It's the absolute truth.
I mean,
That's the bad part.
I know. I know that.
and we weren't trying to make it racist.
No, it's just the truth. I mean,
Phil says it's a fact. Yeah.
yeah, Emsley, Nana. Emsley.
Aussie Collection.
The deepest, darkest hood in Alabama you can find.
We have a couple stores that sell diamond paintings. Saphira says this week is going to be a hard one for me. I'm sorry, Saphira's mama.
Yeah, we got Emsley, Wylam, and Centerpoint. Now, Centerpoint, I actually picked somebody up in. It's not so bad. I try to stay out of there, but it's not that bad. But I did pick a guy up in Centerpoint one night. I went to an apartment complex that had wire mesh on the windows of every apartment, if that tells you anything. Not bars, but wire cage mesh on the windows. And I picked a dude up. He had a gym bag. And I took him down the road a couple of miles to another dead-end street in the hood. And he said, I'll be right back. It was just a 2-stop ride. I took him to the first stop. It was just a house in the hood. He got out the car, came back without the gym bag, and then went back home.
That's the one that had the cat in the other one.
Yeah, he said he had a cat in the other gym bag. He was talking to the gym bag. You quit walking on the laptop.
You're no fun.
Hey.
What
stop
was that one ride that told you don't go down this way?
Yeah,
That's what you get shot
that's what he told me.
or get got.
The guy was a really nice chef, and he lived in the hood. And he said, I want you to do me a favor when you drop me off. He said, I want you to make a 3-point turn right here. Don't go down the end of the street and make a U-turn. He said, you go down that end of the street, you're going to be a target. Your car is too nice. And
Didn't he say you're going to get got?
no, that was the guy with the gym bag.
Oh, don't get got.
And but yeah, I had to make a 3-point turn right there when I dropped him off. And I said, I ain't too worried about it. I said, I got protection. I pulled my gun out and showed him. He said, yeah, I got mine too, hidden right here on my hip, but I don't want to have to use it. The guy was a chef. He was a really nice guy. He just lives in that bad part of town because the rent's cheaper.
Yep. It's crazy. I love this pen. It glows in the dark.
I'm using my Google Bum one.
This one right here.
Aria, that was my foot, you creep.
Oh yeah, it's my glow in the dark one.
Aria just ran across my
Yeah,
foot.
they got it. Yeah, they got it. They
Midfield is bad too.
yeah,
Homeboy says,
midfield is bad.
the dispatcher in me worries about these ride services. Phyllis says, if they shoot at you first, Dave, you won't get a
Well-
chance to use your gun. Just saying. Oh,
Well, honestly, collection, I'd feel safe because if you're coming to the U.S., I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be in those neighborhoods.
Saphira's mama says, my almost 17-year-old cat isn't doing well. He's starting to have problems with his walking. He has a thyroid and kidney issue.
Aw.
I'm sorry, honey.
Hollow Queen, you know, honestly, bad stuff happens to rideshare drivers a lot less than what you would think, believe it or not. But it does happen. They do get robbed at gunpoint. They do get carjacked.
I do get beat.
They do get beat. The bad part about it is Uber and Lyft say that I'm not supposed to carry any kind of weapon on me whatsoever while I'm driving. Their terms of service says that I'm not supposed to even carry mace, pepper spray, any type of weapon on
Nothing
me
to
whatsoever.
protect yourself.
So basically, yeah, I'm supposed to be going out there unprotected, but they don't own my car, and they're not the one driving my car around in cities picking up strangers. So their terms of service can like kiss my ass. I'm sorry. I've got a concealed carry permit, and I'm going to use it.
It's not working where you are. Otherwise, they use lose your driving privilege.
What they don't know won't hurt them, Mama.
Yeah.
They would never know I've got it unless I got to use it.
Let's hope it never boils down now.
She said, I lost my 18-year-old cat last year in July. I'm sorry. Phyllis says, I don't blame you one damn bit.
Something I disagree with you.
Hollow Queen says, yeah, I don't agree with that. Agree with the terms and services? Is that what you're not agreeing with?
Yeah. I
Hollow
mean,
Queen?
we're technically not even supposed to carry pepper spray.
I was asking her if that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, she said, and I'm anti-gun Canadian. I know what's out there, and a driver in the dead of night has a reason to need protection.
Mm-hmm. I'm not anti-gun per se. Like if
She
you
just
want
doesn't like them.
if you want to use your gun, you go ahead and use it. Just don't use it around me because I can't handle that. I don't like the fact that he has weapons in the house, but does that matter really? I mean, it's technically his house. He can have whatever he wants in here. It's his right, his Second Amendment right.
And his responsibility.
Right. But he does know that when my kids are here, those need to be put up 100%.
And they are.
They are. They need to be just, emptied and put up where they can't see it, touch it, nothing.
And I showed them too the first night they're here. I was like, you see this? If you see it around, it's not a toy. You don't touch it. You don't mess with it.
I don't even keep my BB gun that looks like your gun out. Which I don't even like that thing. I've never shot it once and I still don't like it. I want to try. I do. But I just...
Aria, baby, what are you doing?
Like I said, I'm not anti-gun. I just don't like them. Personal preference. You have as many as you want. I don't care. That's you.
If I could be like Charleston Heston, I would.
One for every occasion?
He had his whole basement was like an armory.
One for every outfit? Hollow Queen, that's more where I am, Amber. I don't like guns. I don't want one in my house. I feel they should be tightly regulated, but if you are responsible and want one, that is your choice. Exactly. I find that it's too easy to get your hands on one, honestly. They need to do more, but that's just my personal opinion.
Well, if you can't pass the background check, you ain't get one.
Amanda Stokes, being the oldest of 3 girls, my father will only let me have his guns because of my military training. Good. I mean, that's good.
It looked easy, babe. It really looked that easy when I went in, but you got to remember all that application I filled out, they typed it into a computer right there on the spot.
Still too easy.
And the background check told them whether I was eligible to buy one or not.
You still should have been...
Had a waiting period.
No, well, listen, hear me out. You should have still went through, not necessarily you, but in general, a psych test. Make sure you are mentally able to have one. Okay, listen. Pass your background check. You did fine. Personal training for it before you take that thing home. Okay, and which that's what you did in your concealed carry class. I get it, but
Okay.
before you buy, that's the rules that you need to do, and also a card stating that you aren't freaking crazy, that you can carry this.
Okay, the thing is, you're already passing that I'm not crazy test when they do that background
Not
check.
necessarily.
Yes.
No, not necessarily, because not everyone that gets a background check has seen a psych doctor. You could be batshit crazy and not even know it until you own a gun.
But as far as the government's concerned, you have passed that background
All right,
check.
but you still need to go see a psych, in my personal opinion. Right, wrong, or
But
indifferent, you still should.
that's infringing upon the right to keep and bear arms.
No.
That's against the Second Amendment of the Constitution.
No.
Anything that
Make
keeps
sure you are mentally healthy before you own that gun, so you are not hurting others.
The Constitution doesn't say anything about mental health.
That's fucked up.
The Constitution says, as an American, you have the right to keep and bear arms.
From a person struggling with mental illness, i.e., anxiety and depression, somewhat PTSD, that's messed up.
Maybe, but you'd have to actually change the amendment, which takes a lot more than just
Don't have to change it.
I'm
making a law.
not saying that. You just make a different law. Don't change the amendment, sure. Okay, you can have the gun right laws. You can have that. That's fine. But make it a little bit harder to get your hands on one.
But by making it harder to get your hands on one, you are going against the Second
No,
Amendment.
you are not.
The right
You
to
still
keep
have to
and
pass-
bear arms
listen,
shall not be infringed
Listen,
upon.
you still have to still have to pass that background check.
All right, children.
You have to pass that
Ding, ding,
background.
ding, ding.
No, listen. You have to pass that background check. That's one step getting it. What's another step?
Arguing.
I'm not arguing. I'm voicing my opinion.
As long as you're not a convicted felon, you have a right to keep and bear arms. That's it. Straight and
Understandable.
simple.
But if you're mentally unhealthy, you shouldn't be owning one.
Then that should be up to
whether you know you're mentally unhealthy or not. You should still go see a psych. Just make sure.
And that's why the gun shops, believe it or not,
said, listen, Linda, listen. Oh, I love it.
gun shops, believe it or not, when you walk in to buy a gun, they are monitoring your behavior. They know warning signs of what to look for in people.
No Aussie collection, and I'm not going to get the vaccine.
Nope. But they're one step in that process. They're the guys that look at somebody and say,
Exactly. Like Holoqueen says, there should be licenses to own firearms. You can even make classes of licenses.
oh, I have a license to carry one.
Yeah, concealed carry. That's not the same. You don't have to have a concealed carry to carry your gun.
No, I can open carry anytime I want to, anywhere in the United States.
But what she's saying is have one. If you have a gun, you have to have that license.
Unfortunately, that's still against the Second Amendment. I mean, unfortunately, that's the way it is. And the problem is with a constitutional amendment, you can't just make a law and then say, okay, it's good, because that law then goes against the Second Amendment, which then when it goes to the Supreme Court.
We have not had the vaccine.
And I'm not getting the vaccine either.
I might, because I haven't.
But to each their own. I mean, if you want to get it, you go get it.
I'm going to wait for this first round, see how everybody fares with it.
See if anybody turns to zombies.
Yeah.
I'm at that point in that Rocky, or was it Rocky scene? If he dies, he dies. Is it Rocky?
I don't know.
Were they in the ring? No. Was it Rocky? God, now I'm second guessing. I think it was. It was one of the Rocky movies where he's in the fight in the rink with the German. Not German. Is he German?
Rocky IV, Robert.
Yes. If he dies, he dies. Have you seen him?
I've seen it, but was that the one where, the Russian where he says, if he dies, he dies? Yeah, I remember that one.
Russian. That's right. The minute you take away guns from legally able people is the minute that only criminals have guns.
Yes.
See, and I'm not saying take away the guns. I'm saying make it harder to get your hands on. Make sure you are mentally healthy and able to have a gun. I'm not saying you can't, just more steps.
Making it harder is considered infringing upon.
Not necessarily.
No,
Yes.
it's not. It's not taking away your rights at all. It is not.
It is if you because then you're opening the door to too many things like, oh, well, he's been diagnosed with depression, so he can't have a gun. He's been diagnosed with anxiety, he can't have a gun. You know what I'm saying?
It's fair because speaking from having anxiety and depression, mentally unstable, when your trigger flips and you just want to go on a shooting spree, you will.
What's stopping that same person from going on a spree with a baseball bat or a knife?
Exactly.
So.
But still, the guns are. I'm not going to approach somebody with a knife if they have a gun.
What I'm saying is that person that's flips out, he's going to use any weapon possible. He doesn't necessarily have to be a gun.
See, I think Holoqueen and I are on the same page. Holoqueen says no one is advocating taking guns away. We are advocating reasonable restrictions on deadly weapons.
But you cannot. And restricting is infringing. That's the problem. It's the problem. The Constitution strictly states the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Infringed means restricting or making it harder.
Okay, then you are taking away the rights to the. Then you are taking away every right from the criminals. Then that you're infringing on their Second Amendment. That's fucked up. Then.
No, you're not, because they've already proven that they don't have the responsibility to keep a weapon.
Put it like this: I might be stable to one person and unstable to the next.
Amanda Stokes says, no, I have PTSD from physical abuse. I have every right to carry a gun. That's not what I meant.
You do have a right to carry.
You do.
But under that law, somebody with PTSD that might have that it comes with a depression or an anxiety.
I would
That's
might-
why you talk to a psych doctor before getting dismissed.
But a psych doctor is just going to put a diagnosis on a piece of paper, and then that's going to pop up in your background check that says you're not able to carry because you've been diagnosed with one of these categories of illnesses. And then you have people that would be otherwise law-abiding
I understand
citizens.
that, Amanda, but you are still mentally aware of everything, even if you're with your depression, anxiety. You, right? Like, this is what I'm getting at. You talk to your doctor. You are on the right everything, and you can still pass that test saying that you are able to carry that gun. I'm not saying don't get rid of it if you have anxiety or depression. I'm not saying that you can't have it because you have anxiety or depression. I'm just making sure that you can get it, though. And you're aware of it, and you know the consequences, and it's on your record so they can keep a better eye on it. I'm not saying you can't get a gun because you have anxiety or depression. I'm saying,
but that's the way it'll turn out when you pass laws like that. Because what will happen is they will just make it so that if you're diagnosed with one of these certain categories of mental illnesses, then you're just not allowed to have a gun. Because that's the easiest way to police it. So that's the easiest way to write the law. It's not easy to sit there and
that's
go,
not what I'm saying.
every person has to go to a doctor and be diagnosed, and the doctor has to determine whether or not you're capable of having one. They're just going to say, if you've been diagnosed with depression, you can't have it. If you've been diagnosed with anxiety, you can't
but
have
if I've been diagnosed as a criminal,
well,
I can't
you're
have
a
it. So
criminal
what's the fucking difference? Honestly, what's the difference?
because you've already proven you don't have the capacity for responsibility enough to be able
what
to.
if it had nothing to do with guns or anything? What if I'm a criminal because I got busted for drugs? I still have my rights for my guns.
No, because you're a felon. Only felons. If you have a misdemeanor, like misdemeanor possession charge, you can still buy a gun. It's felonies that you cannot carry a weapon.
But what if you're a certain crime and you can also
It doesn't matter. You were a convicted felon. If you're a convicted felon, you can't vote either.
I agree, Hollow Queen.
I know.
Basically, just like if I had a dishonorable discharge in the military, I can't own a gun.
Yeah, just set up the green light. If you have the green light from your psychiatrist, there you go. That's easy. If your psychiatrist thinks you're a sound mind, go get that gun. Have fun with that. But if your psychiatrist thinks that you're fucked up in the head too much, that you can't go get it,
If you're
boy, I'm beating a dead horse over here.
if you're fucked up in the head enough that you can't own a gun, you're probably not caring for yourself at home.
Right, yeah, no.
That happens. That happens. But what I'm saying is, make it harder to get a gun. You can't.
Where there's a will,
You
there's a
constitutionally
way.
cannot. That's the thing.
Yes,
you would
you
have
can.
to amend the Constitution, and that
Where
takes
there's a will, there's a way.
a 2/3 vote of the United States to amend the
I
Constitution.
guarantee I'm not the only one in the United States thinking this.
You're not the only
No.
one, but you have to have 2/3 vote of the United States to do that, and you're not going to get 2/3 of the
Ozzy
people.
Collection wants to change the subject. All right, end of story. I love you. I'm not
love you too.
arguing because I'm not. I mean, I'm loud. I don't mean to be. I just get that way when I'm arguing or debating. I love you.
Aww.
I love you too.
Feel the love and the tension.
Ozzy Collection says, where are we putting this painting when it's done?
Back in the closet on a hanger, probably.
No.
With other finished ones.
I was thinking our bedroom.
Maybe.
Distraction is over.
I want to start making like all the naughty diamond paintings for our bedroom, so we can keep our bedroom in like naughty.
Not with my little kids running around. We ain't. I don't need them seeing boobies and coochies and dinglings. They see enough of that of their
Okay,
own.
so we have to take them all down on Thursday or on Friday morning, so that when they get
No,
here Friday
that's
night,
stupid.
they don't see them, and then we put them back up on Saturday when we take them back.
Man, I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's a really touchy subject, and I get it because there's so many different opinions on it. But the problem is
Awesome.
you have a thing called the Constitution that
She
you can't just
Hey.
make a law and it's all good.
change the subject. Drop it, Linda.
I want to see the Hank one finished, obviously.
Oh,
We might need
yeah.
to send it to you so you can finish it.
I want to see it finished too, Ozzy. I really do. But I just can't sit and work on it for more than like one session, and I've got to put it away. That thing is just too
And I
much
apologize
confetti.
if I upset anybody. I wasn't trying to. That's not what I was trying to get at. I get your amendment is your amendment. You're right is you're right. I understand that. I was just voicing my opinion on it. And my opinion stinks, you know. Whatever. Everyone has an opinion.
Amber's just passionate.
I am. And I get loud when I'm debating.
And that's the
I
thing
don't
is,
mean to be.
I'm very passionate too, especially when it comes to politics and political views.
Right.
I'm very passionate too. I'm one of those that I actually will get on Facebook and I'll have to end up getting off of Facebook because I see too many comments that disagree with the things I think
you are
politically.
not. You
It's a
liar.
shitpot stirrer.
He
Well,
will correct everybody in his path.
that I will too. I will correct people when I see them say things that are not true or whatever.
Right. Or the
Amanda says, I've been debating taking my whips and working on a different one each weekend. That's a good idea. I like to switch. I can't just keep one around. Like I got this one started because when my daughter's here, I have to have this. Did I turn off your light pad?
I never had it on.
Oh, you don't? Do you want it on?
kids
Doesn't matter.
are 9 and 5. Yeah, you don't want to know my.
Yeah, my
opinion,
kids are
Ozzy.
9 and 5. My oldest is 9 and
I
she's.
do not like guns, but I believe that you have the right to bear them. And
But
how you come across them legally, illegally, no. If it is a law, great, stand by it. If it's not a law, everybody knows
Actually-
their own limits.
oh my gosh,
That's it.
she's almost 10
She'll be 10 in February.
in
child.
2 months.
Yep.
I have 2 months to finish that painting. Ooh, I need to get on it. But
Get on it.
I pulled this one out Friday because I don't want Erica seeing the one I'm working on because it's her birthday present. So I had it put away. I'll show you how far I got on it. Don't yell at me.
Nana, she knows that.
What?
That the laws don't necessarily support your opinion on.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
And there's really, no way to change it. Really.
And the problem is, no matter how many laws you make to make it harder for somebody to get them,
Oh my God, Aussie Collection! Don't get me started on that one. He said. So, what are your opinion? What are your thoughts and opinions on Donald Trump?
It was
Don't
my
answer that.
favorite Cheeto.
He's just trying to start cheating. But
He's our
honestly,
favorite Cheeto.
I
I
want to keep them around. Another
I
4
do,
years.
but we're not going to touch on that because
Yeah.
we're not.
We are supporters, and we're not athletic supporters either. Get it?
I've got about half of it left to do in 2 months. I don't know. I get,
You can get that done in 2 months. That
honey,
ain't
when I
nothing.
sit down to do this, I get overwhelmed with it because
Yeah,
I have
you
a deadline, and I know my deadline's 2 months away,
Dun, dun,
but
dun.
I have a deadline, and that's what
Well,
freaking stalls
Okay,
me every
think
time.
of it in this way: your deadline is so far down the road, and you've only got that much to do.
Amber,
I can't think that I have
you
a
have
deadline.
less than 2
Shut up!
months. You have.
You do it.
You started it. You finish it.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Miss Disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
Honestly,
We'll be
that's
on
exactly
track,
it. You should like that Hank custom. Like every little 10 by 10 section has almost every one of the 30 some colors in each section. There's that much confetti, and it's so ridiculously bad. And they're all like similar colors, so
Ooh, I have 3 whips going.
the colors on it aren't like the colors on this where they're easily distinguishable from one another on the
I
printing.
have one.
So they're all like almost the same color on the printing, and you have to look at each individual symbol to find the ones you want, and it just takes forever.
Do you want my amethyst?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I will. And she just told me, F you do it.
I did.
My
I asked Dave if he wanted to place a couple on there, and he said yeah, but he was in the middle of a model, so I don't think he really agreed to it.
Well,
I
I do want to place some on it. Just when you get it out and they're sitting there working on it, I'll place a few drills on it. But
that's not what I meant. I said, when I asked, I said, can we work on this in our life? And you go, yeah, and then we never brought it back out.
Oh, I forgot since then. I've slept since then.
But it's fine. It's really no big deal. I'll get it. I know I can. It's just the matter of doing
Any
it.
recommendations on companies that make 40+ inch magnetic frames? Ooh.
40+ inch magnetic frames? I have no idea. I've never dealt with a magnetic frame.
I don't know either. I'm trying to think.
Like, what do you mean by magnetic frame? I don't understand what we mean by a magnetic frame. Oh, this sucks.
Anna, she offered to come help you do it.
Aww.
Yes.
What happened?
Oh, some of these arrows are down arrows and some are side arrows, and they're both a very similar background color.
Did you flip up?
I hope not. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. Okay. I just put one in the wrong spot.
Helen suggested that if you're not done with it by her birthday, give it to her as a late birthday.
Yeah. Her birthday's on the 4th of February. I know I can get it done by then. I just
Just don't think about it.
I psych myself out. No, I usually just sit there and work on it, and then I'll get lost in space. Like, oh crap, her birthday's only 2 months. Then I try to work faster, and then I end up working like not fast enough.
Amber's high anxiety, you guys. You hear it. You can see it.
And then I end up getting too shaky that I can't work on it, and that's a whole nother subject there. Like I'm shaky right now.
Well, that's because you just got
No, I was
strung.
kind of shaky before that, but
Nana, yeah, she needs you guys to come down for a day and just spread it out and kick it out. Because she's...
Come on, my mama birds. Come on, Nana and Dawn Marie.
We can drag Dave's table to the middle of the living room and put our chairs around it. Yeah.
Actually, we could do that. But it ain't that big.
I just have to move all that model stuff off the end of the desk over there and figure out where to put it.
Well,
thanks for the offer, Nana. I am stressing. I'm not trying to, though. I really not.
well, and I was just giving her crap because I know that she's way too much crap.
I honestly don't think Erica would give a crap if it was a day late or not. You know what I mean?
Ozzy has asked if you were going to buy that guitar one from Diamond Dots.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, if I can find it for sale, yeah, I will.
Mother trucker.
You can't order from the Diamond Dots website. I just noticed that.
We're thinking about coming down
Ooh.
one day next week.
Nana says we're actually thinking about coming down one day next week.
That
Why
works.
don't you come on, Mama?
That works for
As
me.
long as it's not Thursday, because he's got to go drive Thursday.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is going to be a busy day. I'm going to be driving from 4 o'clock in the
Monday,
afternoon on.
Tuesday, or Wednesday. We'll be okay.
Thanks for giving me a heads up. I can clean my house properly. It will get.
You know what? I keep my house looking lived in, so when they go home, they feel better about it.
I don't think they honestly care that I had dishes in the sink or that the trash needed taken out.
Yes. Nana, y'all, however many people want to come into that car and come down with you.
Wait, what'd she say?
Hammer it out. She said, well, she'll call Dawn Marie and make
Perfect.
a play date.
Boop, boop. I get play date. Woo! Yay!
We were talking about it last night. She says,
My other 2 mommies are coming.
whoop, whoop. Yeah. You might need to take her home with you, Nana.
Nana whoop me.
Come out and nowhere.
Nana whoop me to come out of nowhere. Did you hear that, Nana? Were you here at the beginning of the live when I said that? Or in the middle of the live? I can't remember where it was. My son and I were on the phone. Yes, I'm going to repeat the story because it was freaking funny. My son and I were on the phone last night, and he got a butt whoop from his Nana, his other grandmother. And
Come on.
She said,
Robert.
she said, I asked him, I said, okay, why did Nana give you a butt whoop? I don't know. I was just playing my game and all of a sudden I got butt whoop. It came out of nowhere. I had to put that sucker on mute and laugh.
I was so hard about this.
Hit him
But
like
it
a
was funny.
hit him like a twisted tea.
Actually, I thought about it as a witch on a broom and just whap whap.
I'm like, well,
Amber, don't worry about your
yeah, I
house.
saw that. And I'm like, well, she wouldn't have hit you for no reason.
No.
Turns out he wasn't listening. He was being a total poo head, which is typical for him. But everybody likes to push his buttons. One, they don't understand him when he talks, and they're not patient enough with him. And two, he acts out when he's not heard or not feeling like he's being heard. So,
Robert, come on down. We got an air mattress with your name on it. Come on.
so more than likely, he was just.
You know, we keep offering up that air mattress to people. What's going to happen if they all show up at the same time? You're going to have an awful lot of people laying on that air mattress together.
I got room in my bed. We got room in our bed for one more. Not like that, you dirty birdie. Aussie Collection says, Dave, do you know Ella, who has a YouTube channel, Kicking Cancer's Butt? Yes.
Yes.
She's been absent for a while. I hope she's okay. She was one of the first channels I followed besides yours. Oh.
I remember, I haven't seen anything from her in quite a long time. But
she was one of the first ones I subscribed to, her and Dawn.
yeah, I think her and Mrs. Coffee, her and Miss Coffee and Stitcherista and Rachel were my first subscriptions that I subscribed to.
That's right, Helen Queen. Stacked desk like cord of wood. Yep. I have a futon in my room that I sleep to. And I, of course, my bed. And we can get another air mattress for in my room.
There's no room in your room for an air mattress.
A twin one, yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am, there's not.
For a twin one, there is. Shut
No,
you.
ma'am. Oh, she changed her YouTube name to Ella J. 9 months ago? No, videos. 9 months ago.
Wow.
Take care, or
She has a Facebook, doesn't she?
I can't, yeah.
no, I mean we can, rotate. I found a Harbor Freight store in town. Got 3 more. How many do you have on hand? We have cases.
Beth, we have enough Harbor Freight containers to store all 447 colors.
And then some.
And then some.
I saw that, Beth. I don't know her Facebook. Otherwise, I would reach out to her.
We're going to have to look into that. Let's see. I've got 2 cases open. Amber's got, well, I tried probably up more than that.
He just answered that question, Mama.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got enough
Crystal.
we've got enough to store all 447 colors and then some. I think enough to kit up like 3 paintings after that, if they're like typical 30 to 40 colors.
Nana says she hasn't even answered Facebook messages.
Oh.
I hope she's okay.
Was anything posted on her Facebook as far as like,
I was trying to find her Facebook page, but I don't really know. I just know Ella J. That's her name.
Does she have any family? Does anybody know?
Beth said, nope, just silence.
Thank you,
Wow.
Brian.
What's going on?
Wow, we'll have to keep an eye out then. And she did seem like a really great person, I'll say. Like I said, her and Mrs. Coffee and Rachel Ray and Stitcherisa were my first 4 people I subscribed to in the diamond painting community.
Oy vey.
Oh,
Face
no.
Crystal, sorry. Was it just one color? Oh, was her trash wax bad? Oh, shit.
Well, if they're the only ones in there, then you ought to be able to dig them out pretty easy.
What was her trash bag one? So
We're working on Sneaky Cat by Diamond Art Club.
Nana, Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah, either one's great.
and I'm working on Bubble Chocolate Trouble.
Because I can pick pretty much any day to choose to just drive at night in Birmingham if I wanted to, so that's not a big issue. That's the best part about doing Uber full time is you can just adjust your schedule.
We'll order a pizza and we'll hang out.
Yep.
Or wings or whatever.
We've got enough folding tables. We've got like 3 or 4.
We've got 3 folding tables and 2 more chairs. So we're good.
So bring
Crystal,
your whips and we'll
Crystal, I've heard that UK variant it's not as deadly or as serious as the original COVID, and it is more contagious, but it's not as deadly or serious as the original. It's just a mutation. In fact, COVID has mutated so much since the beginning that that all of the subsequent mutations have just made it weaker than what it was.
Bubble.
Brian, we're talking about it. We'll get with you. Don't know when, can't make any promises, but we discussed that we would like to come up that way and see you sometime.
Yeah.
Because we could actually make the trip in a day's drive. I mean, it's less than a day's drive up there from here. I mean, Atlanta is only 3.5 hours, and you're not that far from Atlanta. So we could easily make the trip on like a Friday afternoon or something and come up and spend Saturday with you. Maybe drive back sometime Sunday or something. And I would love to take Amber up to see Charleston. I think she would love Charleston, South Carolina. And because I've been there and I loved it. I fell in love with that town the first time I went. And so we've thought about coming up and visiting for maybe a weekend or something, but it'll have to be in the summertime, and we'll have to have a little more funds at our disposal to make a trip like that. But yeah, we'd like to. We've been talking about it here on our end, just discussing it.
Our apartment's small, but we love everybody, so come on with it. I think we can cram at least 5, 6, 7, 8 people in here.
Yeah, Crystal, it spreads faster, but
Hello,
it's not as serious or as deadly as the original strain. So it's kind of just like, I think I've heard it described as probably no worse than what the flu has been is the new variant. It's just, it spreads a lot quicker. And that's the thing. Oh, that's pretty.
There she are.
You're not
And
focusing.
Amber sealed it for me.
I'm trying to.
Oh, you got a message.
The group chat.
Oh.
Hi, Dawn Marie.
I can't get it.
Oh.
Anyways, it's done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a new address since then, Aussie. Because we've moved to Alabama since you sent that other stuff.
Awesome.
Ooh, Crystal, I love that. Oh, I'm gonna need that one for my angel babies. I want to get
I think Halloween. I think they've said that the existing vaccines will work on the new strain because the strain is the same except it has a different way of getting in or something. but the base of the virus is still the same. It's just not as strong as far as symptoms go. And
Y'all, I want to tell y'all something. My sister has 6 different diseases in her body: lupus, MS, RA, Raynaud's. She's got everything. And she got COVID. She went into the hospital and she's got over it. The only thing that she has now is she has to wear oxygen for a little while longer. That's how good things can be.
yeah,
So don't let it corner you into being.
well, she got the Trump cocktail too.
She got Trump's cocktail right off the bat. And the only thing,
That made me emotional.
That's pretty. Yeah.
I need it.
bless her
Who,
heart,
is that? Who did that?
and she went
Crystal.
through it alone because they wouldn't let her family in here, of course. But she's also got a lot of faith.
Yeah.
And, but I'm just saying, people with autoimmune deficiency, if you get it quick enough and you have the proper medical care at your disposal, and this just happened at the beginning of November.
Yeah.
So I know if she can get over it, anybody can.
And but yeah, Hollow Queen. The biggest difference between that I've been kind of paying attention to what they're talking about, this new one, and the biggest difference is it spreads faster. It's not more infectious; it's just more contagious.
Right.
It's more contagious. It finds better ways in, and which I've always said that's what's going to happen with everybody wearing masks and everything else.
Yes.
It's gonna mutate to find a new way in, because that's what a virus does. It wants to get in and find a host and reproduce, and then
That's all it
move to
does.
another host. That's all its purpose in life is just to reproduce itself. And I've always said this, with everybody wearing masks and taking all these precautions, it's gonna find a different way to survive, which means it's gonna find different ways in.
Wear it, but where are we supposed to dispose of all this stuff?
And that's what's happened. It's mutated
The
to where
biohazard is biohazard material.
it's mutated to where it won't, where it can find new ways in. It'll spread faster, but the mutation has also caused it to be a weaker form of the virus. So not as many people are going to die from getting it. It's probably not going to be any worse than the yearly flu.
And the yearly flu shot, it's yearly. It's not longevity. It's not a one-hit wonder. It's
Exactly,
you
Crystal.
give it every year.
Exactly, Crystal. Just because you get a vaccine doesn't make you immune. It just makes it less likely for
Right.
you to get symptoms of it, because your body will know what is it? It's like you look at a virus as a secret code and you have to decode it. Well, that's what a vaccine does. It basically gives your body the
The
code.
blocker.
It gives your body the key to that code, and your body has to do with it what it can. I mean, it may or may not be able to decode it
I
anyway.
had H1N1. I got 3 shots, because it's a 3-shot series. And I had it, and it took me 8 months to get over it. That's why I talk the way I do right now. And that was 9 years ago. So it doesn't stand me. Trust me.
And yes, I do have medical training.
But, it is what it is. Yes, Ozzy, we will let you know. Most definitely, if we hear from Ella.
Yep.
Or if we find out.
Here, let me.
I got the page.
No, I was gonna message
I got
Aussie.
her. Oh,
I'm gonna message Aussie real quick. He's in his list somewhere because he messaged us not long ago asking how we were.
Robert, where are you at? Where are you from? He's high risk. But, just don't live in fear. So that's all. Just don't live in fear. Crap's going to happen one way or the other.
Yep.
Hello, Crafty with Dixie.
There you go, Aussie. I sent it to you.
I lived about I lived in Washington. I lived in Bremerton for a while in the 90s. So yeah, I know where you're at. Port Angeles, inferior to Victoria. Yeah, that is a beautiful area. Yeah, and it's my understanding that we have to, when we fly now, we have to wear masks 24/7
And that's why
blah, blah, blah.
that's why when I do an airport pickup and they get in my car, the first thing I tell them is you can take that mask off because you had it on all day.
You know, Beth, you and I are on the same page. I'm watching Voyager right now. I just got done with Deep Space Nine. I was thinking about watching Next Generation.
Yeah, we were kind of debating the Star Wars versus Star Trek thing. I'm a Star Wars person. I never really
I
got
like
into
them
Star
both.
Trek.
Unpopular opinion. I don't give a about either of them.
I like them both.
I couldn't get into Star Trek. I just could not.
Ozzy says the first channels I subscribed to was yours, Ella's, and Donnie.
Aww.
To each their own. I don't care for it. I'm not a big watch TV person though. I'd rather just pop in my headphones and listen to YouTube or whatever.
Well, see, there's a few TV shows that I watched, like Curse of Oak Island, Gold Rush. I like shows like that. I like more like the
No, we're not trading.
Actually, we need to catch up on
Curse of Oak Island. Yeah,
Curse of Oak Island again.
we've got about one more episode that we're behind on right now.
Actually, she knows when it's treats time and GF time. I can't say GF because they're listening, but it's good food.
Does anybody else watch Curse of Oak Island? Do any of you think they're actually going to find something there?
Absolutely not.
Not this season.
No, maybe not this season.
No, they
but
won't at all because they want to keep dragging it out because without the show they're broke, so they can't continue their. I'm just saying.
Robert, I'm with you. I'm a next Netflix type person.
You were about to say taco without the talk.
Yeah. I was going to say the other S word. You know.
My wrist has been bothering me today, baby. I need to put my brace back on.
Hey, it's still filmed there, Crystal. They're still in a current season right now. Well, they're not searching right now because it's wintertime, but of course the shows happen during the wintertime after the summer season is over, just like Gold Rush. But yeah, it's still, they're in season 8 now, I think. And every season they come closer to finding something because there's just more and more and more clues coming out.
the narrator. Will he? What
Yeah.
does it? Is it?
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be that this is that? And could it be that this is that? I mean, it's just like constantly.
Looking for it. The best show on TV is Law and Order SVU.
I like that one too.
Ooh, Mariska Hart. Yeah.
I used to like watching Law and Order.
I listen to murder stories on YouTube all the time, and I listen to.
I like creepypasta.
I listen to forensic files and stuff like that. Like, I know where I could put you if I needed to. You know.
Well, yeah. I also know that if you're ever going to murder somebody, don't leave semen at the scene because that's how they always find the guy.
Yeah, wrap it before you tap it.
I've watched enough CSI to know you don't leave semen at the scene. The semen always gives it away.
Wrap it before you tap it, baby. I did a good bit. Do this one.
Oh, I can't remember who her mama was. Mariska. Kit Kat, you think?
Again?
Shit, Tiki Bot. Ooh,
That looks pretty from over here. Wow.
you do think.
That's not a good thing to say at that same moment.
Aria.
Squirrel, I got distracted, okay? It was a diamond painting I was looking at, not cat poop.
She was talking about the cat Stinky, and you're like, that looks pretty from over here.
I got distracted by my diamond painting. My diamond painting's over there on the floor. Leave me alone. Shut up.
I don't do scary
God dang it.
because I don't have anybody to snuggle with.
I can watch scary all day long, but that means I'm just peeing my pants later at bedtime because the monster's under my bed.
Yeah. Nope.
And yes, I do believe there's monsters under my bed. Don't tell me any different because I know there's monsters under my bed.
Cameron, slow down.
You sleep right next to a monster in your bed every night.
You're my
Jane
favorite monster.
Mansfield.
You're my favorite.
There you go. That's right.
Are these trash from this painting?
No.
The purple one was.
I put one in there earlier.
I'm trying to keep it all together because I'm really curious to see how much trash is in here.
And that wasn't trash, it was just one that
Yeah.
didn't. It was one that was left over laying on the.
That is
That's
very
right.
crazy.
Stop using the tweezers, you dum dum. You just
That's a
you just flicked all three of them down here.
no.
Shut up!
You shut.
You call me dum dum.
You said it first.
I'm allowed to talk about myself like that, Mom.
I'm your mother. I can't.
No, you cannot.
I can't.
It's a boost. It's a boost.
You're a boot.
I know I'm a boot. You gave birth to the biggest boot right here.
I thought you were speaking Canadian there for a minute.
Amber, have you seen the 4 Scream movies? I watched the first one.
No.
The first Saw.
I seen the first one.
There's 9 seasons of Forensic Files on Netflix. Good thing I have Netflix.
Well, see, I like the true crime stuff. I used to love watching Investigation Discovery.
Gotta go. That one's trash.
I love those. The only problem I find with ID Channel is all of those shows where they talk about the true crime thing. They show pictures of the actual people involved throughout the whole thing while they're telling the story. But the reenactors don't look nothing like the real people.
It's reenacting.
But I mean, at least get the reenactors to look like the real people.
How many times can you film with the other person, Dave? It looks like this.
But no, I'm saying, you know, when they're reenacting the whole thing, like, oh, they had an argument on Thursday night before it happened, and they show 2 people arguing. You don't hear the argument, but they show 2 people
Some of
arguing.
it does
Make them look like the real people.
Some of them do.
They never do. That's the problem.
Some of them did when I watched. I used to love watching what's his name.
Oh, I smell it now.
We need to work on that litter box in a little while.
Hey, Nana, that time that we came over there and the cat did that in your closet,
I think it was Aria.
it was probably Aria. She poops like an adult cat ever since we got her. And it is the nastiest smelling poop ever.
On Unsolved Mysteries, they used to use family members to reenact.
Unsolved Mysteries I'll watch. And what's the other one with the guy that had his
That's true, Beth.
kid
It's
was
always
killed?
fun, though, to see if they were better looking or worse. I got told Scream is a true story in Woodsboro. It's a real place in the U.S. I'm not sure.
Hey, take care of that screen.
Well, they used to say the Blair Witch Project was a true story, but that turned out to be false, too. I've been through that part of Maryland I don't know how many times, and you never, other than the fact that they filmed the movie there.
The place isn't real, but the movie is based on true events. Scream was inspired by a story of the Gainesville killer. One of the actors on Criminal Minds passed away from COVID-19.
Oh.
I'm very much into crime and animals, so I watch both on YouTube. Yeah. Oh gosh, what's his name? The cat tamer, the cat whisperer.
Oh,
I
yes.
love him.
Yes, I love him.
I can't remember his name.
Aria's cute. She'll bat your face without using her nails, but she'll bite your nose.
A very gentle bite too, usually.
Her little teeth are sharp though.
It's usually a gentle bite though. She's a little snot.
Yeah, we say that, Nana, about Arya because was about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She pooped in Pam's room under the bed, and
Oh
she
my
pooped in
goodness.
our room under the bed.
To be fair, I locked her in our room and I didn't know she had to go and she was screaming at the door and I was too lazy to get out of bed. And then I smelled it. And I couldn't find it.
Yeah, for a couple of days we smelt it and couldn't find it.
But
We ended
the
up
funny thing is,
finding it under the bed, and she put a dryer sheet on top of it.
like, let's mask this shit.
So she covers it very well, but.
It was funny.
So in her defense, that time was an actual accident because she tried to get my attention and I was just too lazy to get out of bed. But now every time she screams, I'm like, all right, I'm getting up. Chill out. I try not to close the door when the cats are in there, though.
Amber, do you find Nick Jonas good looking?
When I was a tween, oh my God, all three of them were my boyfriends. But nowadays, I'm like, ugh.
Not so much anymore as they've gotten older, but when they were younger, they
Same can be said with a lot of actresses too.
I don't.
Sandra Bullock used to be.
Now Nick was my favorite when he was
my favorite.
younger,
Hey,
but now or when I was younger.
Oh,
But now I'm
come
like, no thanks, not my type. By the way, hi Samantha, Ozzy's sister.
hello.
Hey, but
No, he was just diagnosed. He didn't die. He's doing well. Good night, Robert. Have a good night.
God, we got two cats trying to get up here.
good night, Robert. Love you too.
Come here. Here, yeah, I know you want up there too.
Maria.
Let's see if I can get her to bite me and bat my face on camera.
She broke it. See?
She's really gentle.
Maria. It is Mama being mean to you.
I'm forcing gloves. Hey, you stepped in my sticky.
Oh. Don't be mean, Amber, to force love on her.
I'm not. She's free to go if she could get out of my arms.
She's gotten fat.
I love you. Bye. Now she doesn't want to go.
Delta, good, what?
You got my baby.
Good Ren. Look at that fat belly.
She gone.
She out of here, man. She is growing. She does a flop a cat.
She's trying to play with the bottom of this.
Oh, I know she hates it, but she's not mean about it. So, I mean, she's tolerant, is what I'm saying. I don't do it all the time. Usually when she's being mean like that, I try to leave her alone.
But she doesn't mean mean. She's just being a flop.
I'm playing now. She's so gentle. I know what it means. I mean,
Yeah.
usually I pick her up from the floor and I try to give her a hug and a kiss, and she then smacks my face, and then I put her on there, and then she swats me again. My new kitten will attack your face after you brush your teeth. She goes nuts over the mint smell. It's funny.
It's probably
Everyone
like
hang.
catnip. Good night, Connie.
Good night, Connie.
Oh. Stay safe, Helen. She's actually a really good kitty, Saphira's mama. She's very tolerant.
And she can't handle the fact that Hank gets attention. As soon as I start scratching on Hank, he flops down and lets me rub his belly. And as soon as he's in the position to have his belly rubbed, she comes running over and attacks his head.
We do not protect her from Hank either.
Nope.
Hank
Not
will
unless he's
wash
actually
her,
hurting her.
and you know, but even then, it's really not. She's just whining.
Yeah, it's really funny. They'll lay down at times and they'll lay down and cuddle together at times and just lick each
They
other.
cuddle.
It's so cute.
They cuddle and love each other. But when they're playing pretty feisty, they can get pretty rowdy.
She is jealous. Every time I go to touch Hank and love on Hank, she comes running over and attacks his head.
He's still 10 times bigger than she is. That's because he's older.
What are you doing, Hank? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, xylitol causes explosive diarrhea in humans.
What?
Xylitol.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the artificial sweeteners in sugar-free stuff. Yes, I did the sugar-free candy challenge one time based on the reviews of the 5-pound bag of sugar-free gummy bears on Amazon.
No way, man.
And so I went and bought about 2 pounds of sugar-free candy, and I ate all of it. And I live blogged it on Facebook. I didn't. It was all text. There was no video. But yeah, it was a very special. It was a very special experience that I'll never forget. Let's just say NASA would have been proud of the liftoff I achieved.
I'm sorry. That's funny every time you say it.
We have not. I haven't even tried the Vegemite yet.
I have.
Vegemite is good.
I don't like it. I have not tried a whole jar, and I'm not going to either. Pippa had sent some little tiny sample packages to us last year for Christmas, and I couldn't even finish all of mine. That was his lunch and dinner.
Yep, I came home and had it for lunch. I had some Vegemite on toast for lunch that day. No, Aussie Collection, they don't try to eat each other's food. Well, they do, but they both get the same food. So it's like I have to put a little single serve cup of the good food down for each one of them. And you have to give each one of them a separate pile of treats when you give them treats, because they'll, if you just put one pile down, they'll both just hog right into it.
What time was it? 10:30?
Yeah, 10:15. You can on Amazon also. Amazon has Vegemite, and our store up in North Dakota had the other stuff.
Marmite.
Yep, Marmite. Our local grocery store had Marmite up in North Dakota. I was hoping they'd have some Vegemite because I'd buy a jar, but yeah, you can buy it on Amazon here.
We'll have to check that out, Chris. On the international aisle.
What?
She says you can buy Vegemite in Canada in the grocery stores in the international. We're not going to Canada to go to the grocery store though.
No, in international aisle.
That's what she said.
Crystal Buzz is.
Canada.
In Canada, in the grocery stores, in the
Well, we
international
have
aisle.
an international aisle, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
there's
ours
no
usually
Vegemite,
just has
Mama.
like Mexican and
There's no Vegemite, Mama. We've been looking.
yeah.
He's wanting a jar.
Right.
Aussie Collection says coat a steak in Vegemite and then cook it. It's beautiful.
I'll pass. You can have it. That's fine. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you won't. I mean that you. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you can't eat
You
it.
still got to try caviar.
Mm. Go
We
get
have
it.
some-
Go get it.
We have some. in
Crystal, Pippa sent us some Vegemite. What, a year or two ago? A year and a half ago? A year ago?
A year ago on Christmas.
Yeah. She sent a bunch of us out little care packages, and they all had the little sample size Vegemite in like a little container. And she sent us a couple of them, and we tried it on camera, and she didn't necessarily like it too much, and I did.
It wasn't the worst thing I ever ate, but no thanks. Go
But
get the
yeah, it's not
caviar.
something she could eat on a regular basis. I
Amber
probably
doesn't
could.
like a lot of things. She's picky.
But I do give them a try.
But She
Nowadays.
is a trier.
Nowadays.
Yeah,
Talk
it
about
is.
10 years ago, I would say nope.
It is, Crystal. It's a
Hey, Dave, if you want to do the caviar, it's up in the cabinet,
We got crackers in there too.
stove, and you got crackers in there.
Go get it. I'm try it.
You want to try it?
Mm.
All right. We're going to get Amber to try caviar.
For the first time, those are where it says champagne.
I don't like champagne, so we're good.
Tastes different with the caviar.
All right, I'll still pass.
Might need a little spoon or something.
Yeah, you do kind of need a little scoopy spoon for it.
Listen to me. Nope.
If we have one of them ones like you use for drills,
Amber, do you know
Yep, that's
any
perfect.
Aussie food? There's a quiz question.
No, I do not.
Other
There it
than
is.
Vegemite.
There we go.
I'm not hard pressed to even know.
there's the caviar. It's kind of blue.
Okay. Look, my triple chins are showing.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, I want to try this too. Aria, move out of the way. Mama's coming through. Need my Harry Potter pen. She's already freaking out. Just because she smelled it.
Mistakes were made.
Where's your water?
We're just going to give you a little bit.
I love seafood. Oh God, that's way too much, isn't it?
If you think, I don't know. Here, we'll take a little off there.
Amber, you're a big girl.
You're gonna make me cry. I don't want to try it.
No,
No, she really doesn't like seafood either, Crystal.
it's actually like a preserved in
Yeah.
salt. Amber,
I'm spreading it out. I'm not gonna eat a big old chunk of it.
you're okay.
Just stick the whole cracker in your mouth and chew it up.
My mouth is big, but not that big.
Caviar is
It's fish eggs.
no, it's not fish.
Yes, it
it's
is.
Yeah.
It's fish eggs.
It's roe. It's fish roe. It's fish eggs. This is blue.
Thank you.
Oh, her cracker broke.
Well, eggs off the cracker. It's okay. Fish bait. Oh, fish stock sauce stinks. Right, y'all. Bottoms up. Oh, wait. I guess we're waiting for Dave. 1, 2, 3. Cheers. Cracker. I am calling you Cracker. Do it. Don't make me force feed you.
Just stick it in and eat it.
That's what you
It's just
said.
really salty. It's really salty. It doesn't taste bad. It's just really salty.
Yeah, I have one though. Oh, hell yeah. It's not the first time I've had it. Beluga.
I want to try it.
It tastes like a fish stick. Yeah, Ozzy. Y'all are a bunch of wimps.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
over here
yeah,
licking my finger. Damn. Got fish eggs under my finger now. Hell yeah, I want more. Woo!
Add some caviar. Add some crackers.
You're not gonna want any more?
Not right this second, but
That's what I was gonna say. I
Good.
ain't eating this whole damn thing. All I have to go give Amber a big wet kiss in a minute. Brian, we just did caviar. I love it.
I'd much rather do the Vegemite again.
I'm not scared of food.
No, what's really cool is when you get them stuck down in
I
like,
don't
between
know.
your lip and your gum, and you scoop it out with your tongue and get it between your teeth. When you
Right.
chew
Yes.
them, they
It's a
pop in
texture
between
thing.
your teeth.
Ugh, quit.
But I eat the one on the sushi. The little pink ones.
Yeah,
I love to squish those.
I tried it. I don't like it. Don't make me do it again.
I will.
No.
No.
now you can say you ate fish eggs.
I'm gonna have fish growing in my mouth. Here, you missed
Damn
it.
it. Let me see that box.
Why?
I just want to see it.
See it?
Ozzy Collection says, Amber, you're drinking Coke. Pepsi is better.
I agree.
Let me see the box.
See it?
A bite. I'll make a bite.
No, you won't.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
God, I was shaking my butt on camera. My bad.
I actually haven't had
agree,
caviar since I was in
Crystal.
high school. My mom bought some for me to try one time when I was in high school.
this is
Crystal
from
said
Iceland.
my grandma always said you can't say you don't like something if you haven't tried it once. And that's why recently, since I've gotten older, I do try things. I just ugh.
Man, my hat's getting dirty. I need to clean it.
It's not carp. What is it at the bottom of the Black Sea?
Thank you, Don Marie.
Well, beluga is the world's most expensive caviar, but it's banned in the U.S.
Why?
Because of the way they have to get it.
Yeah, the way you have to get it.
Isn't it carp?
Is this a clean
Way to
ticket?
go, Hank.
There's all kinds of caviar. Just about any kind of fish. You can eat salmon caviar. That's pretty good. Salmon
This
roe.
is Black Capelin from Iceland.
Dawn Marie says she's proud of you trying it.
Bottoms up. Look, I got number 2 for you.
Ozzy Collection is excited they get to see you.
Yes.
Beluga whales are also endangered, is why it's banned in the States.
Yeah. Yeah, they're an endangered species, and other countries just we went wild for a while because beluga caviar was so good and so sought after that they were killing them just for the caviar. And they caused them to be endangered. Now they are endangered. So now it's illegal in the United States. Other countries still.
You wouldn't have been able to buy it.
Beluga
Not
caviar.
until you try it. I agree, Don Marie. But now I can officially say I don't like it. How did I miss the whole section of that?
It's really not bad.
It's disgusting. But I don't like fish.
Helen, it's not bad. It really isn't. It's
salty.
It's salty and fishy. You ever had sardines?
The texture is what threw me off.
It's like a milder flavor of sardines. It's like sardines milder. It's the best way to put it.
I am.
I won't eat sardines neither.
But see, I like oysters. I like octopus. I like calamari.
Aussie collection. No, she's not diamond painting now. She's busy eating caviar over there.
Yeah, I'm expensive.
You're being bougie, bitch.
But she has been. But Amber's head's in the way. You can kind of see her little setup over there.
Amber got fat head.
Damn right. What you can do about it? Nothing. Smack me, maybe. You done with it? For now. Do we have to refrigerate that?
Dawn Marie says she has something extra special for you, Amber.
Ooh, is it? Is it also? Oh, I know you showed me those 2 diamond paintings. Is it? Oh, it's besides. Okay.
It's almost like a mild tuna flavor too, Helen. I mean, I don't know if you like tuna or not.
But I got something to show you that I made that I want to give you.
It's a bit more sharp than tuna, but it's a mild tuna flavor.
Yes, I love oysters. Oysters are the bomb. I can eat them all day long.
Okay.
Myself, no, I'm not an oyster fan. And I grew up in a seafood area. Like where I grew up, we had the Chesapeake Bay on one side, which is freshwater, and we had the Atlantic Ocean saltwater on the other side. So we had our choice of seafood growing up.
Okay, time out.
What?
So I made something for Dawn Marie.
Okay.
Because I know her team colors.
Okay.
And I want to show her if she's okay with that, or do you want it to be a surprise?
I love anchovies on pizza. Oh, I can eat raw oysters.
I really want to show you because I want to show everybody.
I could do raw oysters.
I'm waiting on Dawn Marie to answer. Hold on.
Well, we're getting there. We can still have a discussion with that.
I'm talking to my mother, not you.
Oh. We can, I can do raw oysters because I used to do raw eggs every morning too. So, I mean, I can do raw oysters, but if I got to chew them up, no, I don't like cooked oysters. Taste,
I love oysters. Just a potty.
No, I'm antsy. I'm okay.
Oh, listen, we get to pee. Sorry, didn't mean to call her out. She's just dancing.
There goes an Aria.
Was she not answering?
I love tuna. I love sashimi. I
agree. I can't eat after seeing Mr. Bean eat them. That was gross. Okay.
I never saw. I don't remember Mr. Bean eating.
All right. So I made something for Dawn Marie.
I love it.
It's a little lap blanket.
She did a really good job. Yay! Escargot. It's been a long time since I've had escargot. But yes, I love it. There's very little in life that I don't enjoy. There are some things that I will not go back for again, but I will always try it.
The colors are much more vivid in person, Dawn Marie. It's much more orange.
That's Hunter orange.
I'd say it's like Denver Bronco.
Yeah, I thought she was doing a Denver Bronco.
I've done alligator.
Alligator is good, Beth. Alligator is the best way I can describe alligator is, have you ever eaten scallops?
Yes.
Alligator has the same texture as scallops.
I think Dawn Marie's behind a little bit.
And it has a flavor very similar to
I know,
chicken.
Nana. I know.
It has a flavor very similar to chicken, but it has a very, very slight hint of seafood flavor in with it. It's a very, very good pure white meat. It looks like a scallop. Like if you get gator tail chunks, they look like scallops. And they chew like scallops, and they kind of taste like a scallop, but add more chicken flavor to it than scallop.
I haven't met a food I don't like. There are some I won't go back for again. Right. Maybe once a year or so.
Yeah, frog legs are really good, Crystal. That's like eating little miniature chicken drumsticks.
You're welcome, Don Marie. I'm glad you like it.
You know, I've eaten many rattlers in my time, and I've had many a frog legs.
She loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my setup with the caviar too.
She does. She does. We got her that desk at a thrift store we went to. They had
25.
It was like $20.
25.
I mean,
Yes.
it needed like an extra screw that it was missing. That was holding one of the.
I love poutine.
Oh my God! Poutine.
No offense, your homemade was good, but
not as good as what we got up in North Dakota. No, I know. Everybody in North Dakota has poutine, and I love it, but you can't get it down here in Alabama. I made some, but it just wasn't the same.
Oh, it's called poutine. My bad. I mispronounced it.
It's okay.
We call it poutine down here, Crystal. In America, we call it poutine because that's how it's spelled.
Mom, what the heck? Are you bumping the no, Arya stepped on it.
Arya.
Food.
What is your specialty you cook?
I don't know.
You need to learn French, she said. I don't know why I said it was a southern accent. You don't have a southern accent.
I tried to learn French once.
C'est la vie. Whatever.
No, I tried to learn French. I was using what was that software? Rosetta Stone software, and I was trying to learn French, and I got into like man, woman, him, her, and I didn't get very far into it.
The only French I know is Paris. She's gonna knock your stuff down.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but I bet you if you said something, I can probably cook.
It is really good, Crystal.
My favorite that she made was that yum yum chicken when I moved in with her that week.
That's fat girl heaven. My yum yum chicken. It's just white rice.
Tim Tams. I've never had a Tim Tam, but apparently you can buy them in Canada, right? Tim Tam.
I don't know what that is.
No,
Amber, tell them about my yum yum.
I can't.
You're thinking Tim Hortons.
No, I'm not. It was a Tim Tam.
What the hell's a Tim Tam?
Sherry shared it. I think it's like a. No, I know now. It was Rachel Ray. It's a cookie that you dip into your coffee. That's like chocolate and yummy goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Katie.
Is it like a moon pie?
No. It's much more richer than a moon pie.
Yum yum chicken is my all-time favorite that I make. Amber nailed it. I'm a yum yum sauce.
Somebody sent Sherry some. Yeah, you dip it in your coffee and you eat it. No, I know that's a biscotti too, but the way that this one was suggested to eat it is you dip it in your coffee or your tea and then you eat it. It's chocolate covered cookie type thing or something
biscotti.
like that. No, the Tim Tam. The Tim Tam. Yeah, chocolate covered wafer cookies. The suggested way to eat it is dipping it in your coffee or your tea.
Okay.
Describe how I make my yum yum chicken.
I don't remember. I just remember it was yummy.
All right. So it's white rice. I saute my chicken in bite-sized pieces. I make a mixed vegetable from a frozen mixed vegetable. Just heat that up, right? And I put like garlic powder and onion powder and whatever other seasonings you want to put on it.
Cavenders.
Cavenders. Love my Cavenders. Anyway, and then I throw it all in one pan, kind of brown it up a little bit. And I throw yum sauce over it.
That's the first time I had yum sauce. I was like,
Yum
Mama.
sauce is Japanese.
I
I don't know if any of y'all know that.
I said, I don't know if I'm going to like it.
Yeah, you go to a hibachi restaurant and yum sauces.
I'm like, I'm not sure
I
I'm going to
got
like it,
mine
Mom.
from Fuji's.
But I told her, I said, I'm probably not going to like it, Mom. I'm a picky eater, but I'll be able to try. I ate my plate, Bubba's plate, and some of Mom's plate.
But you did not.
I
you
did.
not eat your brother's plate.
I ate his leftover plate, yeah. I went back for thirds.
Him's got his own plate.
Yeah, but usually you let him have the leftovers. He didn't get no leftovers that time.
Who cooked tonight?
Fooslackley's.
Yeah, Fusackley. We had
Chicken tenders.
chicken tenders.
Yeah, there's a chicken tender place here in Tuscaloosa. If y'all are ever in Tuscaloosa, you need to go to Fusackley's. They have amazing chicken tenders, and it's dirt ass cheap.
Really good.
This caviar is getting eaten. Not
That's
like
fine.
a lot, but enough.
Go for it. I bought it for us to eat. It's been sitting in the cabinet for a month now.
2 months.
I'm just saying, I'm an expensive beach.
You had a popping drill.
Can you put the camera back down on the painting?
No. I want everybody to watch you.
Chow down until I get sick of this shit. No.
Okay.
Amber's got high anxiety.
I do. I don't ever sit still.
Oh, and y'all, I talked to my son on Christmas Day,
Oh, yeah.
and he has agreed he will do the Toe of Satan challenge with me the next time we go to Tennessee. So I will be filming that when we go to Tennessee to go see him again. We're hoping to go mid-January. We don't know yet, just depending on finances. But yeah, so that's when I'll be doing the Toe of Satan, is when I go to Tennessee to visit him. He's going to do it with me.
I'll
Amber
be
is
the
not going to do it.
cameraman. I can't. I ate one of those chips and died. Those ghost pepper chips. No, you can see him if I move out of the way. You can see him if I move out of the way, babe.
They're playing.
You could put it back down.
Can you see him from here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just in the way. Remember the bread, Dave.
It's WWE up in here.
Oh, watch this.
Actually, odd but nice. It's not the mouth burn that gets me. It's later on that night or the next morning, my guts feel like they're on fire. And I found out how to combat that, and that's eat peanut butter before you eat the hot stuff.
Ozzy has a challenge for you for his birthday.
Eat a whole packet of Tim Tams online. I don't know where I can get them within the week.
Yeah. I don't even know where we'd find them around here, to be honest with you. That's not a
Apparently
U.S. food.
Amazon has them online. Will you order some right quick? If they're not too chewy, I can do it. My teeth are sensitive. Eat a whole pack by myself?
I love wasabi. Huh, Amber?
Oh yeah, I gave her mine.
Wasabi is the bomb. But I eat sushi like I eat chocolate.
No, I have expensive tastes in chocolate. I like the Lindt and the.
Yeah, actually, odd but nice. Peanut butter actually, it doesn't coat your stomach. What it does is it actually counteracts the capsaicin so that it makes the capsaicin not hot anymore. It's like a weird reaction that they have together. So that's why you eat peanut butter before you eat hot foods, so that way the capsaicin doesn't mess
Doing
with
an
your
army
intestines.
crawl. Oh, gee. Damn, I love eating peanut butter by the damn spoonful. Of course, you guys see, I'm all about food.
Sorry, Ari, I didn't mean to get you smacked.
You know, I'm not really, I mean, Cadbury's okay. I don't like the filling. But the chocolate's pretty good. I just don't like the filling.
The Cadbury eggs. There's different kinds
So-
types of Cadbury.
Right.
I've
The
gotten a little
Cadbury
more
chocolate
done.
is okay. Mm.
It's starting to look like an engine.
Y'all, I put a healthy dent in this.
I've got the front end done. That's the radiator. I've got it taped off because I have to spray paint this black
I
here
was trying to see
and then spray paint it with chrome.
how long I have to eat this before it expires.
And then I've got the chrome fuel tank done, but I'm working on trying to get rid of the seam down the middle where the two halves join together. So I've been applying putty and sanding and applying putty and sanding and applying putty and sanding. Is putty I haven't sanded yet.
But it doesn't have an expiration. Like I don't have a certain
Because that's going to be
amount of time
painted chrome too, and it'll show off any imperfections. So I've got to get that sanded smooth and get that seam out.
Ever since I discovered Fusakli's, I won't go to any other chicken place and like it.
With the exception of Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, we know KFC also.
Fusakli's better.
We know KFC very well. We love KFC around here.
But I'd rather have Fusakli's.
I like the dark.
It'll be fish.
Wait,
and
Crystal, they just started selling biscuits in KFC up there? Oh man, that's been a staple down here. Like
That's
KFC has
far
been
up.
known for its biscuits, like forever. I'm really surprised they didn't start selling biscuits up there right away. Like, because that's just been like a staple of their menu is biscuits since they opened. Back in what, the 1950s or 60s or something when Colonel Sanders finally got famous?
This is refrigerator after open.
You don't get mashed potatoes. Oh my God, you don't know what you're missing. KFC mashed potatoes are the best. What in the world they put in with your KFC then, Crystal? They didn't get corn or mashed potatoes
Or biscuits.
or biscuits.
I used to work in the plant that made the KFC potatoes. Man, they are full of sodium. Is it macaroni, potato salad, or coleslaw? Huh.
Or fries and gravy. Well, I can see that. You can pour the gravy on your fries because
I love brown gravy and
Oh,
fries.
I
With
love,
a lot of pepper.
well, that's poutine. Except
Right.
with poutine, you put cheese curds on it.
Right.
Or Putin, as she says. But to me, Putin is the Russian president. So
Putin on the mix. I love mac and cheese.
but I won't argue with a Canadian on how to pronounce a Canadian
Hey,
food.
he just flopped. He said, forget about chasing that dog. I'm going to just flop right here.
Ooh, hot chocolate with almond milk. See, I
That
love
does sound
almond
good.
milk. Nut juice. Just saying. Horseshoes? What's that?
Now, see, Beth, you all get a lot of stuff up there that we don't get down here. That's Buckeyes. Oh my God, I love Buckeyes.
Peanut butter balls with the cup of chocolate.
Yes. But you don't cover the whole thing in chocolate. Just
Just the very tip of it with peanut butter sticking out.
Well, just the tip.
Shut up, Amber. That's my kid. I'm over here chowing down on this shit. My last stuff.
Putin was pronounced that way long before that fucked our Putin was ever flour.
Poop and tin. Probably.
Yeah, put it on Hank. Make her attack Hank. I
Wonder if Hank and Arya would eat covered off.
don't know. Try it.
I hope you come back with a finger.
I do need to go to.
Ooh,
Honestly, every time somebody mentions that, it's like I want to go, but I just don't have the funds to go to Australia. But I do want to do Australia, and everywhere I go, I'd kind of do a food tour of where I'm going because you can get so many different foods, so many places. Like when I went to Hong Kong.
But they do eat it.
Well, okay, here's a good story. When I went to Hong Kong, we were told by closed circuit television, the captain did a seminar thing, and he basically said, these are the things to go do when you're in town. These are the things to stay away from. These are the good restaurants to go eat at. And the one thing he told us was back then, Hong Kong was still in a British colony, basically. And this is before the year 2000. And he told us, he said, if they have English writing on the sign along with the Chinese writing, you're welcome to go in there. But they kind of don't like English speaking people going into the restaurants that only have Chinese writing. So I got a wild hair up my ass while I was there. I was like, I don't want to go to, like, everybody else got off the ship and they found the nearest McDonald's, or I mean, they had McDonald's, Wendy's, Pizza Hut, KFC, all of that over in Hong Kong. Everybody ran to those when they got off the ship. And I'm like, I don't want something I can get in America. I didn't travel all the way across the Pacific to eat at McDonald's.
Right.
And I was like, I want something like the locals eat. And I found a restaurant. Of course, there was no English writing beside the Chinese on the sign. And I went on in and I sat down and I didn't speak. I couldn't even read the menu.
Yeah.
But there was a guy over at the table next to me. And
That's mine.
and when the waiter came over, he didn't speak any English. And very, very little English. And I was like, he's like, said something in Chinese to me. And I was like, that. I looked over at the guy next to me, and this guy had a big, beautiful steak sitting there on the desk, on the table, with vegetables and stuff around it and everything. And I was like, man, that. And I pointed over there, and he's like, okay. And so he went off, and he came back and brought me this big steak, and it was delicious. I'm going to say today, up until today still, it's probably one of the best steaks I've ever eaten. It ranks in the top 3, if not one of the top 2 steaks I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was so good. Excellent food. And so I looked at the waiter when he came back at the end of when I finished the meal, and I was like, no cow. I looked at him like, no cow, no see cow, where cow? No, where's how you get steak? He's like, dog. And I'm just like, that was amazing. You would never believe it. I mean, you kind of get grossed out thinking about it, but after you've eaten it and realize how good it was and then find out what it was, it's not an issue. So I can always say I've eaten dog and I liked it. It's, and I did the same thing over in the Middle East. We stopped at Jebel Ali. I've had camel meat. I've had kangaroo. That's really good. It's like deer meat. Kangaroo is just like beef. It's really good. Yeah, so I mean, I've eaten foods from like all over the world, and it's every time I go somewhere, I try.
How expensive is it to come to Australia for you?
For an airline ticket.
Disney's cheap.
Disney's going to be about $5,000.
Nah, about $3,000 for you and I. Just for you and I together for our.
It's like $7,000 from Canada to Australia, so it's probably going to be about that much per.
Yeah, if we have to add in, you're thinking adding in all the hotel, lodging, hotel,
Where
food,
did you get kangaroo?
plane ticket, transportation. Where did I get kangaroo?
Yeah.
When we were on the ship, they sent us kangaroo on board ship because we've sourced all of our foods from local sources in the area.
You must have pulled it up for it.
We were going down between Hong Kong and Singapore, and we went down past around.
That's Canadian dollars, so it's probably going to be about $6,000 for us, right?
Yep. And some fine dining restaurants here in the U.S. serve kangaroo too. I'm sure it's farm raised.
Ozzy says you can stay at mine.
Well, let me just see. Let me just look it up real quick. Just find out.
I won't be able to wear my mask 24 hours.
We can
I'm
go
just
on.
saying.
We can go when the mask thing lifts.
Flights to Australia from Atlanta. Cheap flights from Atlanta, Georgia to Sydney, starting at $1,662 per ticket.
Right.
It's about 4,000.
Flights to Australia to Sydney, 21-hour flight from 3,342 to Melbourne for 3,268, and to Brisbane from 3,250.
Where would we have to fly to see you?
Which city is closest?
You're gonna average about $3,500 to go to fly to Australia from Atlanta.
The kids are up on your painting, honey.
That's fine. He's in Sydney. What'd you say that was?
Sydney is it's got a 3-stop flight, 52 hours and 5 minutes, $3,342 per person.
369, about $10,000.
No, that's one day. That's round trip in economy class.
It's now $3,000 or $10,000 for the three of us.
Yeah.
That doesn't include spending money.
Yeah.
That's just airline.
So one round trip plane ticket is as much as what booking an entire Disney vacation for us would cost.
For two.
For two, yeah.
I need to get off this. The salt is probably going to kill me. This is the last one. Right?
So the only way we'd ever make it to Australia is one, we'd have to strike it rich again, or it'd have to win a trip.
Y'all, I just totally gorged myself.
Or I'll start a GoFundMe. Help me get to Australia.
That'll go over well. You know, GoFundMe takes a chunk out of it.
Yeah. I know we did a GoFundMe when my mom died to try to do funeral expenses. And we ended up getting
But at least we know we had a place.
we ended up getting like 3,000 from it, I think. Something like that.
And you
Dave
probably
wants
raised
to go
4,000.
rock hunting, just so you know, Ozzy.
Yeah, I wanna go rock hunting. And I know Amber does too.
He says, I can help pay for your flights to see us.
I would love to.
I'd love to come see.
It is on my bucket list to come to Australia. So.
You're so sweet, Ozzy.
Aww.
Yeah, that'd be one of our things is we definitely want to go rock hunting.
And while we're over there in that neck of the woods, we might as well go see Pippa.
Yeah, well, we have to go see everybody. We have to go knock on Saphira's mama's door. We have to go see Pippa.
We'll go all the way around the Australian borders.
Yep. Rent a
We
car,
definitely have to save money.
and just go all around. I would like to see Gold Coast.
I'd love to go. For real, it costs me cheaper round trip to go to the UK than it does to go back home in NB. Wow.
And then, yeah, I definitely have to. But see, to go see Pippa, we'd have to go to Tasmania, which is
And Riv.
yeah, go see Riv. Yeah, can't forget her. I haven't seen Riv Kia in here in a while. She hasn't stopped in to see us in a while.
Ozzy, I wouldn't be able to.
Mama's not easy on her feet, so she can't do all the climbing and hiking. And
Yeah, when we took
Too
her to
much
Roosevelt Park, she pretty much just sat in the car while me and Amber got out and went hiking and climbing up the hillsides and stuff.
that's fine with me, Saphira Mama. As long as she's a well-behaved dog, I don't have a problem with it.
Well, she's a service dog.
Obviously, she's well-behaved. But I know. But what I'm saying is I don't have a problem with dogs as long as she's well-behaved. Or he-
Dogs don't bother me a bit. I'm not the biggest fan of pit bulls, but we won't get into that one.
I don't discriminate breeds. I mean, it's all on how the owner raises them and teaches them, honest and truthfully.
My Bubba was part
Pit.
pit, part Cocker Spaniel.
Sorry, I can't sit still.
And I could put a little something in my mouth, like a little bit of cracker,
Mhm.
and he wouldn't even hardly barely brush my lips
He's
to
a
get
sweet
it
boy.
from me. And he was the most precious thing in the whole wide world to me.
I could do that too. He wouldn't hit me at all. Nope, he climbed through my bedroom window.
Hey, what up, sis?
Little turd.
I miss that little butthead. That's all right.
Still haven't finished this thing.
I don't like
I'm about halfway done. I'm still like halfway done.
Who's gonna look after Hank and Aria? We probably have to have her ex do it.
I can give him a key.
Would he come all the way up from?
Every other day. He wouldn't come up every day.
Well, Hank goes nuts if he doesn't get treats every 3 hours and good food every night.
Unless I paid him gas. Like gave him like X amount of money in gas. Because that's an hour out of his already busy day, you know what I mean? Just to come. I don't know.
Wait,
I guess talk to him about
So
it.
beers on. Isn't parvo like a deadly disease in dogs?
Yeah. It usually is.
And Nana says she could come and stay with the cats. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, duh.
I'd have no
yeah,
trouble letting
no
Nana come
problem.
here and stay here. None at all.
I'll set up either I'll put clean sheets on our bed and she can have the big bed, or she can have the
Mom's bed.
mom's bed or the
dog.
futon, or I can even set up the air mattress.
Odd,
Whatever.
spoiled doesn't even describe it. It really does not.
I kind of spaced out that Nana could do that if she wanted. Well, that I didn't want to volunteer her, but she volunteered herself. So
I would love the opportunity to do it just once. I would love to say that's the one place I've never got to
But you
go.
know what? I go down to Australia.
It can
love
be-
it, but I do stay in.
parvo can be deadly, but they also can survive. But it's hard.
Oh, okay.
I'm praying for a speedy recovery for her.
And I wouldn't want to stay longer than just a few days.
Well, if we went to Australia, it would be like a 2-week
No,
stay.
Aussie collection. We haven't. I haven't.
You need to send us a little information care package on Australia.
Please do.
That would be awesome. Like some of the viewpoints.
I had an opportunity to go when I was in the Navy, and our ship stopped in, I think it was in Perth. We were supposed to stop in
would be
Perth,
my favorite.
but we had to bypass it because of what was going on in the Persian Gulf at the time. We had to skip our Australia stop. Actually, we were supposed to stop in Australia after we went to Singapore, or before we went to after we went to Singapore. Then we were going to swing back down and go to Australia, and then we were going to swing up into the Persian Gulf and go on station up there and
Severe
relieve the
viruses
Rangers.
that can be super deadly, especially in puppies. Vaccinated dogs are mostly protected, but they can still get the disease.
Ah,
I got cousin and friends there, Helen said.
Yes.
but
That's what I want to see, Ozzy.
when we pulled out of Singapore, we got dispatched straight to the coast of Somalia, and we were off the coast of Somalia for
You know
7
the
days
one.
over Christmas, and then we left there and went straight to the Persian Gulf to relieve or to stay on station with the Ranger early, because the Ranger had shot down 2 Iraqi jets in the no-fly zone, and we had to go up there and help the Ranger, and we ended up flying a lot of strikes out of the Gulf on Iraq while we were there. So I missed Australia.
Sydney Opera House.
Yep.
Yes.
The Sydney
Ooh.
Opera House.
I
I
want.
want to go see that.
I
Yeah.
want.
And
I would get
It's one of the most
very
famous
emotional.
landmarks in the world.
Sydney Harbor Bridge. Sydney Harbor Bridge.
I would be so emotional. You have no idea.
Oh, I'm gonna be the biggest titty baby there.
Well, the second biggest. Red Rock. As long as I can be on level land, pretty much, I have a walking stick that I can use. But I'm really uneasy on my feet.
$200 a person to walk the bridge. Wow.
Yeah, Bondi Beach is famous. I want to go see Ayers Rock. I would love to go out and see the Cooper Pedy opal mines.
But I can't do a whole lot of too hot or too cold. It's got to be 70, 72.
You know a lot, Dave.
He does.
He's a know-it-all. That's his trade. I
No.
say it with love and affection. He knows he's a know-it-all.
I just like to stay informed. And plus, everything I watch or everything I see on TV or documentaries I watch.
What was it that you called yourself? The
I'm a wealth of useless information.
I say that about myself. Plethora of useless information. Yeah, we had squirrels.
Hamsters.
Look at him.
He's playing.
Yep, I am a wealth of useless information.
You can
That's
go see
what
our
I am.
Parliament House.
That would be fun. Something that I'll have to climb the stairs.
Mama, I'm just going to leave you at his house that we could go explore.
No.
Yeah, because I can't explore everything and walk everything and do everything that we want to do. And
Just leave you in the car.
oh, she's throwing his fit. She's cute. I love you, Mama. I didn't.
Yeah,
mean
it sucks,
I'm
Saphira. It
sorry.
really does
I
because
didn't mean it like that.
I watch.
Don't take it like
My
that.
favorite thing to watch is like documentaries
sorry.
and stuff like that where I can learn something,
Yeah.
I didn't
and
mean it
and
like
then
that.
I end up
So you don't
retaining most of it, and
I made her
it drives me
cry.
nuts because I got all
made-
crap in my mind.
I didn't
There.
like that.
But I got all this crap in my mind that just won't ever go away, and it just kind of sits there and percolates all the time, and it's a pain.
I didn't mean it like that, Mom. I hurt her feelings.
Oh no. Hank. 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 What you doing, buddy? But yeah, I like watching stuff like
Hi, Katie.
Morgan Freeman used to host a show on the Science Channel called Through the Wormhole, and it was a show about questions that he had about like really out there things, but then everything was about how science is actually working towards those really out there things like true AI and stuff like that. And I used to love watching stuff like that. I love like Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love Cosmos. Anything having to do with like the universe and astrophysics and that kind of thing, I will sit and watch. I actually want to learn calculus so I can understand astrophysics better.
She's okay. I'm just a big bully and upset her. I didn't mean it though. I didn't mean it the way that it came out. Ooh, candy.
Yeah, that was a great show, Crystal. I loved that, but I wish they would bring that back. But it's like every show that I like ends up getting canceled, like in the third season after I've like got into it, and it's like, really, I can't enjoy a show anymore.
I'm gonna have to go stalk their page later now.
Who?
Thanks, Beth. It's called Sticky. It's a candy store in Australia. Uh-oh, the live ended. What? No, it just got bumped again. No?
Cats.
Did it get bumped?
No, it didn't. It got bumped. We're still live. We're still live here.
Okay.
I don't pay attention to what's
They
on
made it
TV.
right
I
there
pay
in front of you.
attention.
It looks like they're making canes. Oh, they do. They have one in Florida called Lofty Pursuits, and it looks really good. I gave her a big old hug, and I apologize for being a jerk. I didn't mean it the way it came out. I was semi-joking. I'm an asshole, is all, okay? I was really joking. Like, I didn't
Should be
mean
all
it
right.
the way I said
Should
it. I
be
know.
okay. Yeah, I've watched rugby, Aussie. I've watched rugby and I've watched Aussie rules football too.
One second. What, Mama? And I know this.
I've watched Australian rules football too. That is, it makes our football look like child's play.
What you fail to realize is I know my limitations.
Yeah, I know.
And if I feel like I can't go, I won't. And if I feel like I can, I will.
Now, see, I like that. Ancient Aliens is something I like to watch. I don't subscribe to a lot of the theories, but
Oh yeah.
I like
yeah,
watching.
she's okay.
I like watching the
I'm
show.
fine.
I hurt her feelings, that's all.
And I let her get up in my feelings because it's always been a dream of mine to go to Australia.
And I didn't mean it the way I said it. And I was,
You're fine.
Diamond Queen, the Mayo Clinic is the best place to go for pretty much any ailment. If you're going to get the best treatment possible and the best medical care possible for it, the Mayo Clinic is the place to go.
absolutely, Diamond Queen.
Second to Bethesda, where they treat the president.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yes, Seabell will send us the image and we could get it done.
Yes, Ozzy,
And,
I'm fine, honey.
Ever Moment is the best place to go.
Yeah.
Just send me the image and I'll get with you on the details.
Or you could look it up on AliExpress.
She's not going to do the
Oh.
diamond thing. She's going to have us do it.
Oh.
Oh, the fat mermaid one. That one was freaking funny. I didn't even show you, babe.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I
Oh, yeah,
saw
the
it,
one
yeah.
on her Facebook page.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you know how much. Stop rocking. I can't see that. Did you ever hang up that one I made you yet, Katie?
Well, by the way, y'all, if you didn't know,
I did.
Sea Bubbles is Katie. That is Amber's dad's girlfriend.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she told me the joke about the, yeah.
I can't believe they're still together after all that shit. Who? My butt cheeks.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, yeah, the Ancient Aliens guy. I love the meme. Aliens.
Oh. I probably need to frame it and seal it. That way you can hang it.
Dude, I need to get a passport to get to Australia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have
We all
a
do.
need it.
Yeah, I need to get
You have to have a passport to leave the United States. You didn't used to have one. You didn't used to have one to go to Mexico. Because I used to, when I went down to Laredo, we'd always just pay the limo driver $10 to take us down into Nuevo Laredo. But you
Right.
can't do that anymore. You have to have a passport now.
Oh, and I still need to talk to Dave about what we talked about last night, Katie. But I'll talk to him later. Oh, and we still need to talk to Brian after our live. And it's 10 after. Oh, it's 10 after.
It's 10 after already? Wow, we've been at 3 hours. Wow. Whoo! And here to think, like just before we went live, I was sitting here dozing off in my
I'm
chair.
over it. I'm really high-strung emotionally. But I'm okay.
They both are.
I'm okay.
Her and Amber both are high
Yes,
strung.
I made my mama cry. I'm sorry.
She's just an asshole like that. It's okay.
I didn't mean it this time, but I did.
I love you, baby.
I love you.
You're okay.
Oh, yeah, y'all. It's
Aww. Aussie Collection said it's mom's dream to come out to Australia. We need to make it happen. She's awesome. My second mom. Aww.
Well, thank you.
You're still sick, Katie?
Yes, she's still sick.
Ew. Stay over there, Katie. Yuck. You're contagious. Ew.
You need to back up and watch Amber eat
Eat caviar.
caviar.
yeah.
I was kidding, Katie. I'm so, oh God, I made her cry too much. I
You
sorry.
beat a
Man, I was making everybody cry tonight. I sorry.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh, because I don't like Vegemite.
Well,
I'll bring some chicken nuggets with me.
Oh, they got McDonald's down there.
Oh, good.
But I don't know if their chicken nuggets are the same there as the ones you get here.
No, they're probably roux nuggets.
roux nuggets. Oh, shit.
Well, we don't even know for a fact the chicken
No,
nuggets here are chicken.
I didn't
so-
like it at all. I spit it out. It is 11:12 here, p.m.
It is right now, yeah. It's, 10 after 11.
They call them macers there. Macers or mackers?
Mackers.
Mackers. My bad. I can't talk.
And if we go to Australia, we've got to go meet the How Ridiculous guys.
You get in touch with
We've
them.
got to go to that place where they do all the dropping stuff off the tower.
That's it. We need to save up thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. Of
I
dollars.
think we need at least 20,000 to go.
Good golly, Miss Molly, that'll
10,000 to spend.
We better go hit another scratch-off ticket in Tennessee.
No, Mama Katie will just give me all her money forever and ever. Ain't that right, Katie?
I think it is in New Zealand.
It's in Australia. I was kidding. She said, what?
I think they're Australian, Crystal. I'm not real sure. I don't know for a fact where that is, but
I'm kidding, Katie. I'm so kidding.
it's something gravity center is what they call it. It's actually a scientific research place, but they do field trips to it. But I would love to go there and happen to just be there when they're filming one day.
He said, if you're okay with accommodations that are not flash, I know a good place for good value.
Hey, 3
Hey, I
hours
don't
for
need
copper.
I don't need a 5-star hotel.
We stayed at a Roach Motel. We're good.
Give
3
you
hours
an
for
idea.
copper.
Give you an idea. Also, the motel I stayed at the night when I first met Amber.
No, tell them about that one hotel we stayed at where when it was just me and you and the guy stood up on the.
Oh yeah. We pulled into this motel to stay the night, and there's this little Indian guy behind the counter. It's late at night. He's in his pajama pants, barefoot, and he gets us the room, and he's like, I got to go check the smoke detector in your room before you move in. I'm like, okay. So we pull around to the side.
Not your house, Katie, but yeah, I have stayed there before too.
So we go around to the other side, and we start unloading our stuff, and I carry it inside, and I'm putting stuff in the room, and the guy comes in the room with a smoke detector.
I don't think we're talking about the same tower, Crystal.
No, that's not what we're talking about, Crystal. If you ever watch the YouTube channel How Ridiculous, they're 3 guys that just drop things off the top of this tall tower. It's a 45-meter tower, and there's like a sand pit underneath of it, and it's part of some kind of a gravity research center or something. And it's in Australia. They're Australian guys. And that's their whole YouTube channel, is them just dropping strange items off of tall towers, just to watch the destruction of things hitting the ground. And they film it in Australia at some kind of gravity research center. And I don't know.
I think it might, like she said, it might be New Zealand.
But it's not a zip lining place. It's like a gravity research center.
They might have a zip line there. It's like they have a crane tower.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm going to set up a GoFundMe, and I'm going to set our goal for $20,000. And
Then if we have plenty of spending money, we could go on like a safari kind of tour.
wait, what would be better, a PayPal thing or a GoFundMe? PayPal.
How Ridiculous is an Australian YouTube channel based in Perth, Western Australia. And the tower is in the Gravity Discovery Center in Gingen, Australia.
She said, oh yeah, it's in Australia, LOL. Oh, what happened to the fire detector?
Oh, so yeah, this guy comes to the room while I'm taking suitcases in the room, right? He comes in his pajama pants and bare feet and stands on the nightstand beside the bed to change the chain his bare feet
He grabbed a chair.
in the middle of a
He
pandemic.
stepped on the chair and then
Yeah.
the side table, which this chair and the side table were the same height. It's okay, Crystal. It happens.
Y'all, I got caviar between my teeth.
Ew. Aww. Aussie Collection said he'll donate $250 to the GoFundMe. I'll set up the PayPal link. I don't know how to set up the PayPal. Crashly, I need your help.
I don't know if we'll do a PayPal or if we'll do a
PayPal or GoFundMe. PayPal, you won't get the stuff taken out. It'll go directly to.
Okay, that tower in Australia is the Leaning Tower of Gingin.
Gingin.
The world's leaniest tower. Encourage you to test the gravity of its situation.
We'll have to set up the.
It's actually in Yale. It's 1098 Military Road, Yale,
years.
6503, Australia.
We were thinking about 20,000. That way, we have 10,000 to travel on, and then 10,000 for whatever we need for 2 weeks.
I
Like
wonder if
the
I asked
whole.
for directions.
I might just stay there. I just don't know.
Can't find a way there, it says. Google Maps cannot find a way there from
I
here.
know I'm a jerk.
You're
But
not
I
staying.
love.
You're not staying over there. Because when you pass away, I cannot.
If I'm only
Afford.
ashes, it's only gonna be a box this big.
No.
Okay. It's on the
Yours
north.
was a box this big.
It's on the very
20,000
north
is
end of the
good.
state forest, just north of Perth.
For spending monies like food and travel and whatever we wanted to
2 weeks
do.
for 3 of us, I think that's.
Doable, and we'll probably still come home with a little bit.
Man, I'm good with ramen noodles.
I need to write this down.
2 weeks is too short if you want to see everything.
Maybe have to start a PayPal
That's what I was thinking.
account for that.
I have
Yeah,
an email we can use.
probably. That's what I'm thinking.
I can do it under my Diamond Paint with Diamond Dave email account.
I also have a couple accounts we can use.
As long as it doesn't get too hot or too humid.
We'd have to go to an international bank to change out money.
Well, yeah, that's
you
easy.
can do that right there.
You can do it on PayPal. PayPal will switch your money over to.
Understandable, but what I'm saying is for spending money, when we withdraw, we need
Get
I think
Australian
get the
dollars.
PayPal card and go to a
American
PayPal in Australia, and you can get it in
Maybe.
Australian money.
I think they have an exchange.
Also, I'm going to tell you now, I might fall in love with Australia and want to stay.
No,
I
I'm not leaving my kids that long.
know.
No,
I know.
you can stay. I'll come back.
Australia. I did a report on Australia when I was in high school.
I just want to see all the cool animals too. I want to see kangaroos, and I want to see wallabies, and I want to see koalas and dingoes, and yeah, I want to see all the cool animals. Got to go to a zoo while we're there.
It is my dream, but if it doesn't come true, it doesn't come true. I mean, but you know, it's one of those things that I've always wanted to do.
But I think Saphira's mama, I think the PayPal card actually uses several different ATM networks, so you can use it at.
You have to do your research.
Yeah.
Aussie Collection said he'd take us on a tour and go to the zoo. I would love to.
I'd kind of like to go see them in the wild. Like, do they have like safari things where you can go like on a safari through the outback and see the animals?
You could hold a koala. Yay! I want to hold a koala.
I want to hold a koala.
I heard they'll rip your face off.
If you obviously the wild
Not
one
if
would,
they did.
not a tame one.
Reptile Park.
Oh yes, I would love to see that.
I realize I look really angry when I have attitude. Sorry.
Actually, where is there's like the Irwins, don't they have like a place you can go
like a sanctuary.
that they own that you can go to and see?
The Australian Zoo.
Yeah, the Australia Zoo. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, but you could probably still snuggle it as long as the handler is holding it. And that's where Beth is, right? Queensland.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Queensland is here.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney's here in New South Wales. Adelaide is in South Australia. There's no major cities in the Northern Territory. I don't think. Darwin. And then and Alice Springs, but that's not a major city. And then you've got Perth down in Western Australia.
We'll have to make notes. I forgot.
Queensland is where Brisbane is, and Gold Coast, and you got Sydney and Melbourne are in New South Wales.
Making a. Oh, you said we wanted to
Katie
go.
said she's out.
How long does it take to drive? Because Australia doesn't look like it's all that big to drive across. Well, I guess it is. Never mind. It's as big as the United States.
It is. It's huge. Bye.
See you, Katie. Oh, I see Victoria. Okay, yeah, I see. I didn't realize there was another state down there. Okay. There is another state there, Melbourne
They
and
did
Victoria.
just get married.
And she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Who?
Heard that. Steve Robinson.
Yeah, Tasmania is where Pippa is.
I used to call Amber Taz.
We'd have to make a separate trip down to Tasmania to see her.
So she hasn't had the baby yet.
Not yet. She's 20 weeks with a girl.
Yeah.
Y'all drive on the wrong side of the road down there?
Yeah, I think so. They drive on the left down.
Wait a minute. So we're going to Australia first, or are we going Disney first?
Probably Disney first.
I don't know.
Because it's going to take us more time to get the money up for.
Yeah, it would take a lot more time to get the money.
The steering wheel is on the left.
Okay, then you don't drive on the wrong side of the road. Wait, no, yeah, on our cars, the steering wheel's on the left. Left, right.
Side.
Okay, yeah. On our cars, the steering wheel's on the left, and we drive on the right side of the road.
How the crap does how do you flush toilet backwards?
On the left-hand side, not
On the
right-hand
in the
side.
southern hemisphere, water goes down the toilet this way,
No, it's on the
or
right.
down the drain this way, and in the northern hemisphere, it goes around this
It's
way.
on the right.
The fuck?
It's a scientific oddity.
Oh, Ozzy says that their wheel's on the right.
And you drive on the left side of the road.
Counterclockwise, not clockwise.
Yep. Yeah, there's a place you can go down when you go down to the equator in South America. You can stand on one side of the equator and pour water down a drain. They have little things set up
It's
where you
like a
pour water in, it goes down the
continental
drain, and the water goes around clockwise on the northern side of it. And if you go down to the southern hemisphere, it actually goes the other way. As long as you just cross the equator, and it's like you can just walk from here to
That's
here
a
to the
mind
kitchen.
fuck. That's a mind fuck right
And
there.
Dave, it's like the continental divide. The rivers flow east to west. Here, coming this way.
Yep.
Going towards California.
No,
Coming back from California, they go
no. From here they go west to east, and on the other side of
North to
on the
south.
other side of the Rocky Mountains they go east to west because you got the mountains in the middle. So on our side of the mountains they go down the
That's what I
hill.
said, you didn't see my-
We even have the huge markets called patties. You and Mom will have
Well, soon.
lots there. Some sea lots there.
See, I would have to get one of those. I'd have to rent a
She had to rent her old lady cart.
Yeah, a vroom vroom. A little Vespa.
Look, I didn't make her cry that time.
Nah. And who knows, maybe by then I'll have my stuff all under control.
Maybe. Spend. Okay. Well, spend lots there.
And we'd have to ship it all home, you know.
Bring an extra bag.
It still costs money.
Oh, and we would actually have to end up like
What?
getting a hold of Rachel and make sure we meet up with them and
Oh,
see
yeah.
them while we're there too. They live in Victoria.
Ooh, yeah. Fiji. They like fat girls there. That would be so cool to experience.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right up your alley there, Aussie Collection. Isn't that what you do? Is local bands give them exposure?
That's awesome. You need to get a widgy ditchy.
A what?
One of those.
Didgeridoos?
Yeah.
Didgeridoo? Yeah.
Oh, I'm cold. So I've been sitting here with my arms crossed. That would be awesome. I do. I get excited about the little things.
You sent me the gift of the dude getting hit with the twisted tea.
I did too.
That is the best video ever made. I swear it is. Oh my God. I want to meet the person. I want to meet the person that filmed that.
I really want to wait until we can travel without masks on, though.
Yeah, we definitely have to wait till COVID is over with.
So I'm going to have to work on getting my passport. You know,
We all do.
I
does a
think they're
passport
what,
cost?
$500-600. Amber, Dave, Mom, Hank, and little devil kitty. You got that right. She's a snot.
Okay, as of right now, a new adult passport
Yes.
total fee is $145.
I told you they were cheap.
That ain't cheap.
Baby, you said they were upwards of $300. I said, no, they're cheaper than that.
Well, for you and I both, it would be $300.
I was thinking for a single when I said they were cheap.
Yes, a platypus. I'd love to see a platypus.
I've never seen
Hello,
one.
Christy. The other Christy.
Wait, we have
Crafting.
another Christy in here?
Yeah, crafting with Christy is in here. See her right
yeah,
there.
but you said two
I said other Christy.
Who's the other Christy?
The other Christy was Christy, your dad's girlfriend, Christy, that was just here.
Katie.
And I said, hi, oh, Katie. Never mind. Durr. Durr.
Are
Excuse
they
me.
like a kind of like a duck?
Really?
Well, platypus. Yeah, they were a joke God made when he had a beaver. He crossed a beaver and a duck together, and he ended up making a platypus. So they got a duck mouth and a beaver tail, and they look really funny. They're like a rodent with a duck bill.
No, Sea Bubbles was in here, honey, and he was getting all of his.
I was getting my K
names.
names mixed up. I'm sorry.
Right, we just looked it up.
Blame
also.
the Four Loko. Blame the Four Loko.
I blame the caviar. The same.
Yep. Katie, Christy, whichever one you are.
What is that?
You got to go back and watch the replay. Amber tried caviar. Four Loko?
It's an alcoholic energy drink.
Yeah, basically. It's got 12% alcohol by volume. Now, the original Four Loko, that stuff was like, it was like rocket fuel with alcohol. This here is kind of weak compared to the original Four Loko. They actually banned the original Four Loko because it was problematic.
Jungle juice. I did today, man. I was dragging butt.
But yeah, Christy, you need to go back earlier on in the live. Amber tried caviar the first time.
It was gross.
I chowed down on it. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll start a PayPal fund.
How did you and Amber meet, Dave? Diamond painting.
Right here on YouTube. She has a channel. She doesn't really do much with it anymore, but she has a channel. She was Ash Ink 93. Now she's painting in the sky with diamonds. Sky is being spelled S-K-Y-E, which is her middle name. We both had YouTube channels, but we were also both and still are admins in Sherry's Facebook group, and we kind of met that way, and we just kind of started chatting off the group chat together, and we fell in love, and here we are a year and a half later.
It's crazy.
Yep.
And then she dropped the ball on me.
And I was living in North Dakota, and she was down here in Alabama, and she moved up there last year in November. Yeah, November.
8th.
And then we moved down here back in August.
And Amber and I are a package deal.
Oh, of course, Aussie. You don't think we would come all the way there and not take a picture with you?
We let Bubba photo bomb me.
We like come all the way to Australia. Go, nope, no photographs, please.
You got to tilt the sunglasses down. No photographs, please.
Right?
No, what did she do? Diamond Queen?
Ozzy, we'll let you know. You know what? We might have you hold on to that 250 and we'll spend it there.
It's disgusting, Christy. Fish eggs are gross.
I like them.
Crystal, I've been to Canada. When I was
Oh, how sweet, Diamond Queen.
when I was like 6 or 7, we went to
No,
Nova
not
Scotia.
bullshit. It was disgusting.
We went to Nova Scotia.
Fun fact, I've never been outside the USA.
My family, my dad and mom and I and some family friends, we all went to Nova Scotia for like a week and a half. It was one of the most memorable vacations I ever had as a child. I'll still never forget it. We left Maryland, went up to our family friend's place in Pennsylvania, and we left from there and we drove up the East Coast and drove to Nova Scotia. And I had a blast. I remember almost every minute of that. And then we took the Blue Nose, which was
Meerkats are cute.
Yes. I tell Hank he's meerkats all
we took the Blue Nose from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, to Maine and got off in Maine and then drove back when we got done. And I remember sitting out there on the deck of the Yarmouth or on the deck of the Blue Nose on the trip back, watching the whales off the side of the ship. But I remember going to Peggy's Cove and Halifax. And I remember the bagpiper that used to stand right in the middle of the 2 lanes of the highway as you're entering Nova Scotia. There was a bagpiper who used to stand there and play bagpipes. So yeah, I've been up there. I would love to go back to Nova Scotia, as a matter of fact, as an adult and see it again.
Wow, Melissa, you look so pretty.
Let me see.
There's a lot of places I'd like to take Amber that I've been to that she hasn't, and let her experience that stuff. I would love to.
between junior and senior in high school that summer, I went from southeast Idaho all up through Canada, Edmonton, and across the Yukon Highway into Alaska with me, my boyfriend at the time, and my sister's mother.
Yep. And besides Australia, that's my other bucket list. Is I want to drive the Alcan Highway from the U.S. all the way to Alaska and through BC. That's one of my bucket lists.
Keep in mind that it's illegal for you not to stop for somebody on the side of the road.
Yeah. Well, because in that remote area,
nobody ever gets up there.
Yeah.
Yes. I would love a shirt. But yes, I mean, I've lived in or touched every state in the Union, including Alaska and Hawaii. Thank you, Dave. Because North Dakota was my last one. And I'm only 51 now. And from the time I was 18 till now.
And the Vancouver Aquarium closed for good. Was it just a matter of because of the shutdowns and lockdowns, they weren't bringing in enough money to keep caring for the animals, or? Well, hell yeah, I'd go to Bondi Beach. Of all the places in Australia, that's one of the places you got to go. You know, that's one of the most famous beaches in the world, especially for surfers.
No. Huh. Yeah, I lived in Hawaii for 4 years, so a beach would be great with me. I just have to remember to take my Benadryl.
Christy, are you sure your man would agree to that?
I used to have the hugest crush on Zac Efron.
Oh, yeah.
He was my man.
He's still got pretty blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the problem with zoos and aquariums, especially because their daily upkeep costs are ridiculous high, and they depend on admission fees to be able to feed the animals, care for the animals.
Christy, you and I will share a bed.
Yo.
Don't worry, she can sleep on my side. I'll sleep in the middle.
Oreo cookies.
What happens when we
Oh, no,
does she just lay there and watch?
Hey,
I've heard of a wombat.
I mean,
They're cuddly.
Christy, are you gonna watch or are you gonna join the cuddles? The cuddles.
What is this? What's this thing, dude?
I said cuddles. I didn't say anything else.
Wombats are just fuzzy, almost koala-like, right?
Yeah. No, a wombat is
bear.
yeah, wombat's like a little miniature bear. Yeah. They're
She goes, yeah. Now, there's a difference between a kangaroo and a wallaby, right?
I think so. I think it's size. Oh, Arya's up to something.
Yeah, she's quiet. We need to see a sloth.
I want to hold a sloth.
Do they have sloths in Australia? I thought sloths were like rainforest animals, like in Indonesia.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diamond Queen. Belle is no longer available on Diamond Art Club. That's what I was gonna.
What, did they get rid of it permanently? She says, I'll join the cuddles, but if y'all do the other, I'll go back to my closet.
Oh man. Okay.
Amber's trying to get swinging up in here.
Oh, speaking of that, funny story. Last night, I picked this guy up. He's out of town. He's in from out of town. He's staying at the hotel down in South Birmingham in Hoover. And I get a ping to go pick him up. I go pick him up, and we get to talking on the way. And he's like, yeah, I'm just taking me to the bar. You know, he says, and do you do anything on the side for money besides, you know, off of Uber? He said, like, if I wanted to ride back, could I just call you and pay you $20 cash to take me back to the hotel? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. I said, I gave him my card. I actually have business cards printed up for that occasion. And
Not just that.
but yeah, also for when I pick up people at the airport and bring them back to Tuscaloosa, I give them a card.
Phone number on blast, but here's the card.
Yeah.
No, she didn't take notes, but I will
But,
make her.
So yeah, I picked this guy up.
Too.
I pick this guy up and I take him to the bar and I drop him off at this little bar in
You a good girl.
this little bar down in like Vestavia Hills area, which is a kind of a semi-rich area of town.
Christy, don't tease me like that, girl.
And I drop him off there. And I guess about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, he calls me back and he says, hey man, are you able to come get me? So I want to go to the Oyster House over on 280. And I'm like,
Ow.
yeah, sure, I know where that's at. I'll take you over there. So I head down, I go to pick him up, and he comes out and gets in the car. He says, you know what? Just take me back to my hotel. He says, this has been the craziest night ever. He said, I was in that bar, and he said, everybody in that bar was swingers.
Prices and people to see so far. Yeah. Go for it.
He ended up going to the swinger bar and didn't know it was a swinger bar.
That would be awesome.
He was the only him. He said there was only one straight girl in the bar that didn't swing, and he said she's coming back to my hotel, so that's why I'm going back to the hotel now. He said I'm not going to the oyster place because she's coming back to my hotel in a little bit. I said, so if I go back there and get a ping to pick up a girl at that bar, I know where I'm bringing her to.
Cool. Ozzy, you can look.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, he's friends with me.
Are you okay if they come tomorrow instead of Tuesday? Or are you gonna go drive tomorrow?
I can hold off because I mean we're up late now, and I'd have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning if I was going to go to Birmingham for a day. So I can wait till Tuesday. It's not a big deal because we're already up late now, and there's no way in hell I'm getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning at this point.
Absolutely, Aussie Collection.
Yeah, just go to my page, and where it says I'm in a relationship, you'll see her.
This is me.
She's the only one I'm in a relationship with on Facebook.
On Facebook, sure, but on YouTube, I'm in a relationship with Christy and myself and who's my other girl, Crashly.
I'll share you with all of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as I get to watch.
You know, we freaky enough. We might let you. We might let you watch. Keep it PG though. I was being totally serious too.
But yeah, I've picked up people that from out of town, and they heard about a bar. They ask questions. You know, they ask people, you know, where would the place to go be or whatever. And I've had people come in from out of town that were obviously not of that persuasion, and end up at the Quest Bar in downtown, which is the gay bar.
I took you to a gay bar.
I dropped the dude off at the gay bar, and he was obviously a very straight guy. And yeah, I can't imagine the
Did you
surprise
ever watch
he got.
that video I sent you?
Which one?
I took you to the gay bar.
No, I don't think you ever. I don't think I ever watched that.
I sent-
Oh, was it that dude dancing in the cowboy hat with the?
No,
The weird
it was
jacket
the
on?
Abraham Lincoln one.
No, I never saw that
I'll
one.
get it.
I don't think you ever shared it to me.
I did too.
Aren't you like a Mary?
Might as well be.
Christy says, Dave, if I'm shared, Amber shared my wifey. What?
I think she's drunk.
You've been hitting the Ford logo too, Christy.
She might be drunk.
She tur 3D.
Turd. Tired.
You a turd, Christy. I thought you were just typing hacker speak there for a minute. The bad part is I can understand hacker speak. I cannot understand text speak. Maybe I'm just too old for that shit, but I cannot figure out text speak for the life of me. Well, I know I am. I admit it.
Oh, I need to tell Dawn Marie we got a dryer guy coming out.
Yeah, that's awesome to see, Crystal. See, we only live
We're gonna
about
sit here and dine with me.
we only live about 3 hours from Nashville, but I've been to Nashville a few times. I lived in Tennessee for 13 years, and yeah, that's really awesome to see. Is go by the Ryman Auditorium, the old Ryman, and drive down Broadway in Nashville is so awesome.
Ozzy just sent you up.
I got it. I accepted his request.
I've driven down the Vegas Strip, never actually stopped and went in
Chrissy,
anywhere.
me
But,
too. I am so spoiled and I'm such a drama queen. Drama is my middle name.
but my absolute favorite area of the country to go to is the area up around where Jeremy is from. He's up in Northern California, up around Mount Shasta, Mount Lassen, up near the Lassen Volcanic Park and Mount Shasta area. My God, I love that area of the country. I loved going through there when I was driving trucks. I would always stop. There's a little town in California called Weed, California. I always thought the name was weird. But you stop in Weed, California. There's a rest area right behind an airport with the most beautiful view of Mount Shasta you've ever seen. If you ever get a chance, just look up, like, do a Google image search for Weed, California rest area.
Ooh, that
And
sounds good.
there's pictures, and it is absolutely stunning.
I would love that, Ozzy. I'm a foodie. I'll eat anything, pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't get to walk through or get out of the truck because I was driving a big truck, and we were on our way through to go to a stop, but we had a little extra time. So me and my co-driver, we drove up the strip from the south end to the north end, turned around at the Stratosphere Tower, and then drove back south again, and then got back on the interstate and kept on going. And so I got to actually see the Vegas Strip. I just didn't get to stop and explore. I've never been to Luckenbach, but I lived in Dallas-Fort Worth for a year. And I've been to Houston, Waco, Austin, Brownsville, Laredo, Sulphur Springs.
Anything along Route 66.
I drove the entire highway up from El Paso. You can take the back roads all the way down to Laredo, all the way along the Mexican border as you go down. And that was an awesome drive.
Yep. I've done the Route 66 thing from Arkansas.
I want to go to Tombstone. That's one of my things I want to do. I want to go see Tombstone.
I do too. And I want to go to Ireland too.
Can you handle all the estrogen that's going to be in the house tomorrow?
I can handle all the estrogen, babe. I deal with estrogen all day long, every day.
I'm the worst one, huh? It's okay. You can be honest.
I wouldn't say you're the worst one. Estrogen is
I
estrogen.
knew it. Mom's the worst one.
No, estrogen is estrogen. It just,
I'm
used to it.
I'm the more spicy one, right?
I've been to Weatherford, Christy. I used to live in Dallas-Fort Worth, and I was a field service tech for like pinball machines and coin-operated video games and coin-operated pool tables, jukeboxes, anything pretty much coin-operated entertainment. I was a field service tech for that, and I used to have to go to Weatherford a lot to fix stuff
Mom, do you like spicy food?
Why is it so spicy?
Yes, she does to a point. She eats
Yeah.
wasabi.
I eat wasabi.
We've been going on for almost 4 hours.
It'll be all right. People still like it.
Yeah, see, I love the Pacific Northwest. I love going
Did
to
you feed your
Seattle and
babies?
seeing. No, I love going to Seattle and seeing Mount Rainier. I love the mountains, Crystal. Absolutely. That's why I want to drive the Alcan Highway, because I want to see the Rockies in BC so bad. I want to drive up and I want to see Mount McKinley in Alaska. But now they call it, what do they call it? Denali, because Mount McKinley was paying homage to somebody that was racist or something, and so they had to change the name.
They're two different things, I think. McKinley is different than Denali.
Oh, did he take a great big bite of it, Christy?
Big bite of what?
She said, "Ooh, oh my God, boyfriend thought wasabi was avocado."
Oh, no.
I bet he got a hell of a shock when he ate it.
Good night, Beth.
Yeah, good night, Beth. We're gonna have to go here soon, guys. We've almost been at this for 4 hours. This is officially our longest live ever.
Right.
Oh, it goes through Alberta. I thought it went
Yukon.
through BC, north of Washington, like it went up through the west coast.
He fed it to you? Oh, no, Christy. Oh. Yes, I can handle a long flight as long as I'm not alone. I handled an 8-hour flight going to Dave. I mean, I was full of anxiety, but I did it. But if I have Mom and Dave next to me, I'll be fine.
Wait, Mount McKinley is in Alaska, Crystal.
Yeah.
That's the highest point in the United States and in North America. That's
Okay.
in Alaska.
We need to stop running our mouths now and say goodnight to our friends because Brian needs to talk to us.
Okay. All right.
All right, my loves.
Good night, friends and family.
Good night.
We love you.
Yes.
Ozzy, it's been great planning my next big vacation.
Oh.
And
No, Hank and Ari are going to stay here. We'll have to get cat sitters. Good night,
fun
Christy. I
fact,
love you.
Amber lived in Hawaii for 4 years.
Yeah, the only two states I haven't been to is Alaska and Hawaii, so I've got to make it to those two.
Absolutely,
Yes,
Greg.
Ozzy. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Mwah.
Rock on, y'all.
Toodles.